Just when I thought I couldn't find my way out, yeah, I searched the God in me to find my way out. I know it can seem way out, but the Creator flows to and through me from way out. I'm talking way out, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, if you believe in the God in you, it's a better place. Creating the force and the power to live a better. Just know that love and joy and peace is one in all of the same space. That you were chosen just like God. Your energy. That's right. Only you can make the change. Shine your head at you. Shine so bright from darkness to light. Hey, hey, hey. From darkness to light. Yeah. And you'll find your way out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it won't seem way out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The power of God will flow through you from way out.
Welcome. This is DJ Genesis, and this is Alchemizing Energy. So today, we are going to get into romantic love. Is it a scam? And why are more people choosing themselves? But prior to us getting into this, I really wanted to really get into this whole situation with the young lady that was actually on the bus with Blueface and and the whole crew. Because I think it's crazy how sometimes these young women will make really crazy choices. They're not even thinking about romance. They're not thinking about being romanced. They're not thinking about being in a relationship. They are just trying to have the best fun of their lives, and in the meantime, being exploited and looking stupid as hell. And the thing that they think is a come up or a clout chase really is nothing. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? They are looking like a fool out here on the internet in front of everybody. So I want to kind of get into this this whole thing I saw with Blueface and Whack 100. He's saying this, but let me just give my thoughts on. Let's hear what my thoughts are first. Let's go into it. Anyways, so I want to talk briefly about this situation with Krishan Rock and these little young girls. So here's the thing. These little young girls get on the bus with Blueface. Now you got one girl who got drunk and they let me tell you how clever these young men are. They actually had her consent to having sex with them on the bus. Now she went there to braid hair. I don't know why she's consenting to having sex when she's there to braid hair. This is nothing. This is one thing I want to tell if there's anybody a young lady or even a young man. Whenever you go to do a certain thing, especially in business or whatever, focus on what you're doing and get the fuck up out of it. I don't give a fuck if it's the president of the United States hanging out. Don't hang out don't overstay your welcome. Don't be getting high and drunk with these people. You are there to do a job. You are there as a professional. Go do your job and get the hell up out of Dodge. A lot of times people see celebrities, they see them online and they want to hang out with them. They want to kiki it with them, kiki it up, you know what I'm saying? Get drunk, you know what I'm saying? Now she's trying to say she got slipped something. She don't know what happened. People might have touched her, whatever. But the thing is that if you would have went in there and did what you were supposed to do and get the hell up out of there, then this conversation wouldn't even be a thing. You would not be able to call Whack 100 and say that I don't know what happened. Can you tell me? How do you even call the alleged person that you're saying that probably did something to you and ask them what happened to you? What are you talking about? First of all, why was you even there? I would not even be there on a bus by myself as a woman with a bunch of men braiding nobody's hair. It would be me and another free female friend of mine that I can trust that could be there with me to have my back. I would not be jumping on no tour bus knowing all these stories with these rappers, because here's a sense of entitlement with people that are celebrities and all the little cronies that hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they have like their little buddies hanging out with them because they trying to catch the scraps of the nigga that was the celebrity. So you'll have a celebrity, and then he have his homies and everything, and all the girls that he don't want, they trying to use his clout to get some pussy off of that, and they ain't did accomplish the goddamn. They ain't rapped a verse in their life. They just hanging out. I don't even know why people do that anyway. Hell, I don't understand why people don't run their music business like a real business. Like, why are y'all constantly getting high, getting drunk, and all this other stuff on the road when you got to go from city to city? It should be, to me, I think that's the time where you should focus on your health the most, because you're in recirculated air on a tour bus. Then you go into hotel to hotel. That's a lot of germs and a lot of and then people they're sleeping with different women from. You can't tell me all them people don't have herpes and different STDs. I mean, they probably in the clinic. They probably have to have a person on staff with antibiotics, like on site. You know, they got. I mean, they probably. I hope they taking PrEP. All these women that they just like recycling through. You know, I'm seeing like every time, like a Blueface. He's just he just does not give a shit about his own health. I don't understand. It's this younger generation. There's something going on. I don't understand. They're worse than the crack epidemic babies. These new younger 20. I'm like, so what? Who the millennials? I guess are the parents of those kids, right? Did we birth the millennials? I be getting confused about the generations, Generation Z and Y and Z, and are we the ones? Is Generation X the parents of these groups of people that are out here right now? These wild ass kids, or is that the millennials? I mean, is it our fault? And why are they like this hypersexual like that? What is going on with this? What was we doing? What were we on? Hell, the crack world, we was not as hypersexual as this. We was, we had got to hear all kind of wild, but were we hyper? We did have Luke and all that stuff like that. We did have a little wild stuff. I can't lie. We was wilding. We was dancing to Luke and 2 Live Crew. So maybe that just rubbed off on the kids. But I don't understand why these kids is just so reckless like this. Because we did have Freaknik. You know what? It is our generation. It's our fault. We had Freaknik. We was wilding. And our kids saw it, and now they mimicking it, and now they're getting on tour buses right along just how we used to do it back in the day too. It's our fault, y'all. We got to take accountability. All y'all Generation Xers and millennials that's closer to Generation X, is our fault. Because these are the kids. These are the kids of that. These are the kids from that era, that time frame. But no, wouldn't our kids be older than that though? Wait a minute. Is it our kids or is it the millennials kids that's out here doing this? Because our kids are probably in their 30s, right? How old is Blueface? He in his 20s. Wait, Carlissa, she's about my age. Yeah, this is our kids. This is our kids. Oh man, that's a shame. Child, these are our kids acting like this. We need to get our shit together. The parents, if y'all are Generation X, y'all need to go holler at y'all kids and make sure that they're not out here on buses starting and bopping it up. You know what I'm saying? All y'all dads that be ignoring y'all, hate y'all single mom, go ahead and reach out to y'all kids and make sure they're not thotting and bopping. She say that she feel raped or whatever. Guess what? That's what happens when you drink alcohol around a bunch of men and you overindulge in it. And let me tell you something. You do not want to combine weed and alcohol. That's a fucking huge mistake. Because that'll have you blacking out and not knowing what the fuck is going on. Especially if you start, and they always want to have you doing shots. The reason why they want you to do shots is because it's going to hit you hard. It's going to sneak up on you. Slowly drink your fucking alcohol. If you're going to be drinking, slowly drink it. Put something on top of it. Get a straw. Don't just keep doing shots. That's what the problem is. Let's do shots. Casamigo, all this other shit that got to take shots. You got to drink it in shots. No. No, mix. Then it's straight alcohol. No kind of chase mixer or nothing. No, I need mine with some ice. Put some extra shit in there so that it don't be so goddamn. It take me a second to drink it, and by that time y'all on y'all fourth, fifth shot, I'm still drinking my drink over here. Fuck all that shots. Don't do shots, y'all. Shots that had me. Let me tell you something. Shots that had me fucked up plenty of times. So I know. Don't do shots, and Long Island iced teas. Don't do that either. Make it a cute drink. You know what I'm saying? Little young ladies, drink the cute stuff with some juice in it and extra shit. You know, to dumb it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit straight alcohol shots. It ain't cute. That shit is not cute. Being drunk and fuck. And let me just say this, because we know they're gonna still drink. So if you're gonna drink, it ain't about. And I'm not trying to encourage people to drink either. I'm saying, but if you're gonna do it, this is what you do. Let's go up in front of everybody. And you're talking to a person that's done it before. Honey, I can get fucked up. I can get fucked up, way fucked up. You hear me? Don't even know how I got home too. You know, how did I get home? Oh, you drove. Shit. How? Oh my God. You know, I have driven home, and it had to be the angel from above that got me home. Honey, I done woke up in my bed like, what the fuck? You know, how did I get here? Honey, only the Lord knows. Trust me. So I understand what it's like. Hey, I remember I had people was trying to drive me home, and I was so drunk. But as time go on, I like kind of come to. Even I'm awake in the car, drunk though, but my brain finally turns on, and I'm riding. And I'm like, what's going on? Honey, we've been riding for an hour trying to find out where you live. Fuck. Like, what's that sound? Fa. Like, damn, why? You know, because you've been telling us to turn left for the past, take a left here, take a left right here, take a left right. I don't even know where I live, child. I can't even give people directions to get me home. I've been that fucked up before, so I understand that sometimes you party a little bit and that shit hits you, you don't even know where the fuck you are. But I wish we could speak to our young ladies, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you know that binge drinking and stuff like that, you know, it's a part of being young. But when you're around a lot of boys and a lot of men and you're on the tour bus and stuff like that, it is not the place to be doing that bullshit at. You know what I'm saying? This lady probably will never hear anything that I'm saying right now. I just had to get off my chest what I thought about it. What's up? Let's hear what people are saying in the chat.
One of the groupies on Blueface tour bus has came forward to make some pretty horrifying allegations. The allegations are really terrifying. She has dropped multiple videos trying to get people to convince her, but the only problem with people believing her or believing she's telling the truth is the fact that her story contradicts whenever she tells it. The story contradicts the facts. And a lot of it doesn't make sense whatsoever. And everything about this situation just come across as clout chasing. She's not alleging that Blueface himself did.
It's not clout chasing. She blacked out drunk. See, a lot of time people don't even realize. See, everybody, this new generation is so hung up on social media, words, that a lot of time if a person get blackout drunk, you don't know whether somebody slipped you something or you just got a little bit too drunk. You didn't been shot. You hitting mentirosa. You shot. Just taking them shots, and them shots will sneak up on you. That's what I said in that video earlier. Don't be doing the shots. The shots, they need to call it the sneak up, okay? They need to call it the sneak, not the shots, because you take that shot and you might be about 3-4 shots in before it really hits you, because they always do it back to back. All right, do a shot, boom, slam the thing on the ground. Okay. Then do another one, okay? Especially at the bar or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then you ain't got a bartender to really monitor how much the shots are being kicked out. Yes, alcohol is not our friends. A drunk ain't shit, okay? And that's really what it boils down to. A drunk ain't shit. So the girl's up there getting drunk on the tour bus And everybody think, oh, she's just clout chasing. No, she just don't know what the fuck happened because she blacked out. And now she's trying to piece things together. She don't know what happened. Let's get into it.
Anything to her. She's alleging that people who was on the tour bus did something to her. So the Blueface tour stopped in Washington. Now, they had a lot of troubles in Washington even before she came forward. There was another girl who went viral for seemingly like having a panic attack and yelling and screaming for cheating on her boyfriend of 11 years on the tour bus.
I'm not one of these Seattle. I'm not a white outside. I was with that 11 years. Are you crazy? All
right, hit that blunt. She going through something. Hit that.
So she going through something. They encouraging her to get more fucked up. Instead of saying, hey, go drink some water, they're saying, go hit that blunt. This is the type of stuff. You cannot be on a tour bus full of dudes and think you're going to be safe, bro. You're not safe.
Oh, no weird chat. Don't do no weird.
Come on, mama, like I said, let's double back.
Ooh, rematch. We need a rematch. She want a rematch. She need a rematch. That again.
So she hooked up with the dude, and then she said, well, let's double back. She ain't even her right mind. She probably in a blacked out state right now. But they asking her, hey, you want to go in? She didn't talk about her mom, her whatever hell she going through, having some kind of a traumatic whatever talk. He said, well, you want to let's double back in front of everybody because you think this is cute. Ain't shit cute about this. Ain't shit cute about your belly hanging over your pants. Ain't shit cute about you being drunk as hell. Ain't shit cute. Let's go.
Yeah, homies. Yeah, homies.
You're a security guard room.
Yeah, you did go to the... You think going on the Yakima, huh?
You might do it on this.
From the train to the bus. You feel me? You went from the
I
train.
ain't.
I ain't.
Stop lying, man. All right, 1 through 10. How?
I'm not gonna lie, boo. Boo, but she's weird. It's too
Straight. Straight though.
It's something in that Washington water, man, because all of the troubles and allegations came from Washington. They didn't have this issues in no other city. The tour been going on for about a week. They hit a couple of stops. Washington has been their biggest source of despair and drama. Now, the Aaliyah girl, she didn't really have a viral video. Nobody knew that anything happened to her on a tour bus. Nobody really knew that she was even involved with anybody on a tour bus. She took it upon herself to do an interview where she starts off by claiming that she believes something happened to her, but she don't know for sure something happened to her because she has no memory and no recollection. And I guess because that didn't get enough attention, she then changed up her story and began to make direct accusations.
I never said you raped me. I never said you raped me. I asked what happened because the last person I remember being with was you. My memory is very in and out, foggy. I remember going into a room, which was dark, right? I remember you handing me the blunt on the bus. And then I have videos of us together from somebody else's point of view. Like, I'm not trying to make nobody out to be a bad guy. All I wanted to know was what happened that night because like I told you on the bus, when I seen you again, I said, how did I get home? You told me
Man, honey, when they made social media, honey, child. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie and pretend like I have not been in a situation like this before, but this girl.
Got to Uber myself home. I didn't get no Uber by myself because my phone was dead.
What's the message that I had put out? Because after I didn't put it out.
Honey, you don't know whether your phone was dead or not. You were in a blacked out state. You don't even know what you did. See, here's another thing. A person can be blacked out and be like acting like they're not drunk. What'll happen is they will be acting like they're normal. And they might do all kind of wild stuff, but they be blacked out in a blacked out stage in the drunken thing. They're giving her weed. She's smoking weed and drinking at the same time. Shot, 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 shot. You don't know what the hell would happen to you. These women need to be more careful, honey. You better be glad you didn't end up chopped up in a fucking, in a storage unit somewhere, like whatever. These women need to be more careful.
I sent it to the people that I had talked to that night. I sent it to LJ because I'm like, why won't nobody get back to me and try to help me try to figure out what happened? And so the same message I sent to LJ, I sent to WAC 100 because at the end of the day, when you go to business,
honey, why should someone tell you and how to piece out what you've been doing? We're adults at this point. You decided to get on this bus and drink to that point. Shouldn't be drinking at all. You came there to braid hair. Why are you drinking?
Who do you contact when you have a problem?
Manager, yeah. So
I did.
And then was this via Instagram?
But he posted the messages of me texting John, the guy whose hair I braided.
So how did you? Hold on, I'm sorry. My bad.
You're okay. I know it's kind of like I'm kind of telling the story like everywhere right now, but I'm trying to get it to you as much as like I can, like as much as I remember. Like even with all that happening, because I didn't know what happened, I still came back the next day and did EK's hair.
So I'm sorry. Let's take it back to the night where you woke up the next morning. So you remember going into a dark room. The last person you remember is a DJ. You find yourself at home the next morning, and you have your shorts on, but one of your legs for your underwear are off.
Honey, you didn't go into a dark room. What you did was you blacked out. Take it from a person who's done it before. You blacked out. Drank too much, got a little bit too high, smoking. And I'm sure what happens is with these type of situations, they keep passing you the blunt. And see, I was just on Sonnetter and we were talking about the same situation where like there would be the pretty girl like that probably normally wouldn't even talk to this certain guy, and they just get her high on crack, and next thing you know, she's willing to do anything just to get a hit. They call them strawberries, and then people pretend like that. Well, no, we don't be doing that. Come on, guys. Men, especially in a group of men, you're really in a lion's den when you walk into that situation.
Yes.
Okay. Are you like experiencing any symptoms that you have had any type of intercourse? Had you had feel anything that you've been penetrating?
My coochie did feel like sore and like if you know if you get like a rug burn.
I can imagine. I've never been penetrated, but
like an Indian burn on your arm.
Here's the crazy part, okay? She apparently got cracked by multiple men on the tour bus. First off, who raised you? Where's your father? Second of all, this is nuts. But here's where it gets crazy. Once she began to go public with the I don't remember script, one of the dudes posted an audio of her consenting to intercourse.
Check this out, y'all.
Had intercourse.
Watch this.
I don't know how he knew, but he just had a hunch that this girl was up to no good. So he like recorded an audio of her consenting to intercourse before they had intercourse, and he posted it. Now, once he posted it, this right here gave us a new timeline, and the new timeline kind of contradicts and makes a lot of what she's saying looks odd and crazy.
I said it.
that could be me saying that.
My name is Olivia, and I consent to sexual intercourse. I can say it. I said it.
That could be me saying that.
My name is Olivia, and I consent to sexual intercourse.
Once the audio dropped,
what the fuck? You know she high. Who gonna do this? I know it's going fast, but who's laughing about I consent to sexual? Who in a right mind that's not high or on some kind of substance is going to even record some bullshit like that? You consent to sexual intercourse, and then you're laughing like a dumbass. Man, if I was her parents, I would be ready to send her to green to one of them psych wards. What is your problem, ma'am?
Of her giving consent on a Saturday, she then dropped a video where she says she's gonna stop speaking until she can gather all the evidence and get her story straight.
Hey, she shouldn't have
My
spoke.
thing is,
Listen,
why would you need to get your story?
She shouldn't have spoke, period. Because you blacked out, girl. You blacked out. You don't know what happened. You don't know what you consented to. You don't even know what you even did. You don't know what happened. Let's go.
Straight if you're telling the truth.
Let me make one thing clear. This will be the only video that you guys will see of me talking about this until I get all the evidence that I need. Since there are some spots in the story, that don't line up. It don't make sense.
It's not the story. It's this is what you did, ma'am. In the story that didn't line up. It's not the story. It's this is your life, ma'am. You went out. You got too fucked up. And before you even get on social media, you should get your shit straight. What are you doing? Why would you get online and not have your whole story lined up? You say this, get online, look like a fool, and listen, they are going to make her look like an utter, complete donkey by the time this whole thing is over. Look at this.
To me either. So until then, respectfully, please stop DMing me about the situation. Please stop asking me for interviews because I'm not doing them. I'm not doing none of it until I get everything that I need.
You stop asking for it. Ma'am, no one even knew this even happened until you brought it up. These kids are stupid. That's why I was asking, are these our kids? Like the Gen X or Millennial? What generation kids is these? Like they ain't get no game whatsoever about how to operate in life. There's no game. They have no idea what to like. Ma'am, just going out getting fucked up with these dudes on a tour bus. Didn't nobody tell you about some shit like that? Child.
And then when stuff does hit the fan, mother are gonna owe Aaliyah a big apology because mother are lying and misconstruing everything that I'm saying.
The reason why she had to take a break to get her story straight is because that audio gave us a timeline of exactly what her accusations are. That audio is from Saturday. So on Saturday, and she was kind of forced to admit this because the audio is out there. She was forced to admit that on Saturday, she consented to intercourse with somebody on the bus. She claims, right, and once the audio got out there and once other things came into play, her story switched up. She now started saying that somebody grabbed her vagina without her consent, even though she claims she don't remember nothing that took place the night before. So what happened is Saturday, she gave consent. Friday, she claimed the incident happened. So that would mean on Friday, she claimed that she blacked out, and when she woke up, she was hurting, she was sore. It felt like she had gotten like a penetrated. It hurt her really bad. So she woke up Saturday morning in pain, hurting really bad, feeling like a burn, excruciating pain, thinking she got raped. Then she went back to the tour bus and consented to intercourse with somebody else from the tour bus. I don't know too many grape victims who is getting raped, waking up in excruciating pain, going back to the location of the grape, and then consenting willingly to intercourse with another person that she has no type of prior history or relationship with at all.
All I gotta say is sha. Mentirosa. So what? It's interesting that song is talking about taking shots, right? And then lying. Shot. And mentira, like that's when you think about that, right? It's kind of like prophetic almost. Because I can guarantee you they were taking shots. She was smoking weed. And now she looks like a liar. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, she don't even know what the hell happened to her. That song is almost like a prophetic discussion. Let's go.
To me, that is crazy. That story itself is crazy. And she, I think, hopped on the phone with Wack 100, and Wack kind of confronted her about this. Like, does that make sense to you? You claim you were raped. You claim you woke up in so much pain that you just knew that you were penetrated, right, against your will. But then you go back to the location in which you got penetrated and then like consented to intercourse with somebody else. How does that make sense?
Like he said, he never touched you. He never touched you to get consent.
All right, but I sent you the video. I'm gonna grab my thing.
He said he never touched you to get consent. Did you go do your rape kit?
I didn't get consent for him to grab my.
Did you go do your rape kit?
I went and got STD tested because.
Why you didn't go do the rape? Oh, that's why. You was my daughter, respectfully. My daughter be 22 next month. I get mad as a mother. Man, like what the f*** with you? You're asking people what happened that wasn't even there. That's crazy.
But would you call her a liar in her face if she came to say this? Would you call your daughter a liar to her face?
If a mother, if a mother recording of her giving me consent, I say you little lying, little hoe. My face. You loose. Straight up.
But I gave consent to the person I know I had sex with.
After you get raped, you go give it. So let me get this right. No, your friend. Your friend that's there. Does that make sense? Listen, friend. Somebody rapes you on Friday. I'm just throwing days out there. Somebody rapes you on Friday. You wake up Saturday morning. You come back Saturday night and give it consent to on the same bus. Friend, how does that sound, friend? For real though. And you the day before, you say. You come back to the same place the next day. Friend, how does that sound, friend? Friend, how does that sound? You knew that something happened. You said your sword. You don't go back to the same place smiling. You go back with your brothers, your uncle, and your daddy to or the police. Friend, am I not right? Keep it real.
No, I don't remember that.
No, you remember. You said your sword. So something sexual happened. You went back the next day to give somebody some. No, I want to talk because your friend, she got some heart. It's like how my daughter, she gonna talk. You know what I'm saying is real. You can't say you on Friday and you go back to the same place on Saturday. It's crazy.
Women like this do a disservice to the actual and real victims. There are real women out here who are actually violated, who actually got touched against their will. And women like this make it really hard for the real victims to be believed, right? Because what do you mean you went back? What do you mean you woke up in pain, because you felt you got violated without your knowledge and you went back to the same location and willingly gave it up to somebody else? Man, cut it out, bro. That can't possibly make sense, even to her.
This is why you don't just prematurely put your business out there. What she should have did was did everything, all the details first before she came out and said anything. But these young kids don't have no game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who her father. First of all, if she had a father, I'm sure that this wouldn't even be going down. She cannot have a father. Because I don't even think this would. Why would she be calling Whack 100 like he's her daddy? And he gonna start acting like her daddy in a few seconds. Watch this.
Now, during this call, Whack is even telling her, did you file the grape kit? Did you go to the police? Hey, go to the police. So, like, the group that she's claiming did something to her is urging her to go to the police and file a claim. She hasn't done so yet. So at this point, why is this on the internet? If you're not going to the police after they told you to go to the police, you're not filing a grape kit, then what are you doing? Then, like, what is this hoopla about?
It's getting simple with me. Go to the local police department, file your state evidence. I don't play these type of games. I don't play these games. This is why we didn't go back to that school, because you around here playing games, acting like you ain't doing this, doing that. It's 10 people say they seen you go to the room. So you went to EKE's room for what?
He asked me to come help him change his shirt.
To come help him change his shirt.
They both took a risk sleeping with a stranger. That's the biggest thing. See, here's the thing. The star, Blueface, on tour, all the extra people around that's on his tour, they get access to the women that he don't want. And this is the thing. This is the danger of when you go on tour. So it's also Blueface's fault too, because Blueface needs to keep his employees in check. But they're like too busy having locker room sessions on the tour bus. That whole thing is like a whole fun time thing when there should be business and nothing but. Let's go.
How did that look? Where your man at? Do your man know you going to help them change their shirts? Well, listen, that's your voice, right? Is that your voice? Man, all that. Go file, go to the local PD. Look, I don't play games. You my tour, I don't play games. You flying and them if they did something they shouldn't do. Listen, what I'm telling you to do, go down there to Yakima.
She's so busy running her mouth. She's too busy running her mouth. He's telling you what to do, ma'am. I don't know. Go to the police station if you feel like you got raped. But she don't even know what happened. And she was preemptive in even this whole thing. And she thinks that she's right and she's 100% wrong. Where is her family at, bro? This is sad.
And file. Cloud chasing. Go file your. I don't protect no rapists. I got more going through. Do you know who you right now? You the best. And we don't give a about a rapist. I don't care about a rapist. And listen to me, lady. To me. I don't protect. Now you trying to extort. You want to extort. I don't fall victim to extorting. No. Listen, this is what I need you to do. Speak your truth. We're going to speak ours.
What I'm having a tough time understanding from my perspective is, I don't understand like what the argument is about. Like if he's telling you, hey, speak your truth, go to the police, make a report. Hey, yo, you was raped? All right, cool. File the grape kit. I want to know if somebody touched you. I want to know if somebody raped you because we're not holding any grapists in our camp. Yo, if somebody in our camp raped you, go to the police, let the investigation happen so we can find out. And she's still arguing and she's still yelling.
Honey, she probably still drunk. Honey, she probably woke up the next day and was still drinking when she's even making that phone call. You know what I'm saying? These kids are lost, bro. She's still drunk trying to like make an argument because she really embarrassed herself by getting online and saying all this. So now she has to make her story stand. I'm not one to victim shame, but there comes a time where we have to be like accountable. Men always say women don't take accountability. I, for one, in this situation, will say that this is a 100% wrong on her part. If she felt like something happened to her that night, especially in a situation like that, she should have went to the police. Period. Point blank. Let's go.
Now, this call is, bro, it's, she's insufferable. So I'm going to leave you guys with the call.
I don't protect rapists, and I don't respect liars.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you're a liar. I don't respect rapists, and I don't protect liars. So what I want you to do is go to Yakima PD, file your report so we can see what's what. I don't give a if
She's crying. She's literally crying. Like, what is wrong with, like, dude, what are these kids? What are they doing?
you need to get it. But if you a liar, like we hear you on that recording, then you need to get it. I don't give a about none of that.
She's apologizing
at that academy, telling people meet you at the house to braid the hair. You doing all kind of foul shit. But since you want to play, we're gonna play.
Wow.
Out of here. Out of here. You know what you doing. Hey, listen. It's this simple. Go to Yakima Police Department, file your report. Because if a rapist, he need to be booked. If you lying like we see we are, you need to be exposed. Because I don't know who else you did this to. I don't give a about them tears. You didn't give a about the tears over here.
She's crying. She probably still drunk a little bit. I don't know when they had this conversation, whether it was the day after or a few days after or what, but she's like she's still drunk because she can't even listen to what he's saying. If you feel like something happened, carry your ass to the police station. What's the point of just sitting there talking to him? He's not on your side. He's going to protect his artist. What the hell are you talking to him for? You went to the enemy and now you want counsel from the actual manager of the people that supposedly did this to you? Where is her family at? I hope that they saw this. I hope her parents saw this, her father or whoever. Maybe they like watch YouTube and saw this whole BS going down, and hopefully they ringed her in because this is insane. Let's go.
That's somebody's son. That's somebody's son. And now you're saying y'all didn't have sex. Get the out of here. Ah, man, whatever. So you just listen. Go file your report. Stop trying to clout chase and extort. I don't protect rapists. I promise you, where we come from, we dispose of rapists. So I don't give a about you filing a report. Show your evidence. If you got it, book it. But we got you admitting and giving consent to go. Yes, I never said I did not. No, you're talking about I don't know what's going on. You know what the is going on.
She committed to having sex. She thought it was cute. And now she's gonna look like a fool in front of everybody. And she's looking like a fool. Picture biggest day. Could you imagine how she feels? This is terrible. This is crazy. I'm like, man, this is what the kids are doing, y'all.
And then you DM me some weird like it's cool. I'm like, why would she DM me this and then send some pictures and a rap song and then what the that's good. Are you okay? Gosh, you're not listening. Nah. I don't remember the night of the now you don't remember.
Whose fault is it that you don't remember, sir? Ma'am? Whose fault is it that you don't remember? That's your fault. You got overly intoxicated. Why would you be on a bus and get that drunk? You don't remember. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Now these kids, hell, you don't even know what they're on. They probably was all high too. Not even probably. I guarantee it. You go into a den of men on a damn tour bus. You get fucked up to the point where you don't remember, and now you want to cry to the manager and say, "Well, something you don't even know what happened." Well, what is he supposed? He wasn't even there. I'm not lying. Well, how do you know you're not lying? Because you don't even know what happened. Listen, girls. Y'all need to hear from some men about what not to do around other men. Like when you have a whole room full of men. These kids, their mothers aren't telling them, their fathers aren't telling them. She probably don't even have a father in the home from what it sounds like, because if she did, this thing wouldn't have happened. Let's go.
You don't remember giving consensual, telling you give them consent to have sex? Everybody said the only person they seen you with was EKE. I didn't interrogate my whole bus. Hey yo, listen, use your brain. Where you think the recording came from? EKE. It's from the night after. Hey, listen, man. Hey, look, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Do I come off the type of person that play these type of games? Do I come off like the type of person that play these games? Do I come off like that type of person? I wasn't trying to come and play no games. I literally was trying to. My bus. I tried to get the Instagram so I could just come and ask him directly. He don't know what the you're talking about. Matthew saying he ain't touched you. He don't know what the you're talking about. That's crazy. But you can't say that's crazy because you're claiming you don't remember. So how if you don't remember? But I have a video. I have a video that legally cuts it from purple. Put it up. I don't give a fuck. Listen, you ain't hear me. We don't harbor fugitives over here. We'll beat the out of a rapist. Put it up. Like I'll put up your lies. Put it the up.
You know what's so crazy about this is the actual dude that she's accusing actually got kicked off the tour because of this situation. Who knows? She sure as hell don't. That's what I'm saying. Why would you walk into a whole room full of dudes and think you saved? Not to say that, especially that whole tour bus thing. You know what I'm saying? Something about the music industry is like, to me, it just carries a lot of demonic energy, and people just think they can do whatever the hell they want. It's hypersexual, especially a Blueface tour. And you see how he moving around here calling women dogs and my German Shepherd and just sleeping with everybody. Well, what's the purpose? You said you were there to braid hair. Why in the hell are you even there? They should have met you wherever the hell you braid hair at. You trying to get on the bus, how you end up screwing people? You there to braid hair, not to have sex. And did you get paid for it at least? No. You were there to braid hair, ma'am. Let's go.
We can go all day and night. You want to be famous? We're going to let you be famous. I'm not trying to be famous. If I was trying to be famous, I would have took it to the internet. Put it up. Don't try to extort me. I don't fall victim to being extorted.
She braiding hair, but not the head hair.
I'm going to let nothing linger over my head, my team head. I'm going to name who did what, who, what. I can't even come on my bus. Did nobody ask you to come on the bus? You scallywag is running behind these. Should have gotten your car and what the on. We didn't ask you to come to no hotel parking lot. Then you want to play victim. Actually, your security asked me, are you coming back? We don't got no security. John ain't security. John ain't security. He's merch. I don't know what the is. Stop saying people are security. We don't got no security. The venue's the security. Oh my God. Stop screaming on security. The lights get the braids. All he did was got his hair braided. No, he didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Now it's another one. So how many people you claim 10, 5? What's going on? I know why he can't eat. And I know that DJ Mac did something to me. I don't know exactly what he did to me, but he did something to me. You know, it's cameras in the hotel. Go get them. Go file your report. Go file your report and subpoena the camera shit. Hey, listen, I'm urging you to. We ain't protecting no future.
Man, do you realize this conversation went on for an hour? This conversation, this girl is so dense. She actually had this conversation with him being recorded for an hour straight. And it's like, ma'am, if you any case that you have is done. This is crazy. Listen to this.
Handle your business. Handle your business. But what
We're not gonna listen to this whole hour. We're not gonna listen to a whole hour of this shit because the shit is frustrating to be to know that these little girls are so dense, bro. Y'all are so dense.
Make accusations like you trying to extort somebody.
Oh no, he's trying to get evidence. No, he's recording it. He's getting evidence to make sure that if she come out with a lawsuit, whoever, especially Blueface, is protected. And she's so busy being emotional and running her stupid ass mouth rather than going to the police like he told her to do time and time again and get a police report and a rape kit or whatever she's saying that happened to her. Rather than doing that, she's on the phone with him because she wants attention. That's why I don't really have I don't feel bad for her because it's like, bro, anytime something like that, who are you reasoning with? You're reasoning with he's not going to be on your side, girl. Where is her parents? Who taught her? I'm gonna have to have a sit down with my kids. Like after seeing this, I'm gonna have to my 8-year-old daughter. I'm gonna have to sit her down. Like, no, don't you ever do this. And damn near show her the video. Like, don't you hear how stupid she's? I almost want to do it. I'm definitely gonna do it. My 18-year-old. Let's go.
Hey, but all I did was ask, hey, I'm confused on what happened tonight.
And everybody over here is confused.
Why? Because he knows what the happened.
Everybody over here is confused because they saying they seen you with EKE only.
Even Asia was saying that night.
I don't know no Asia.
The bitch that went viral, the security guard.
What security guard?
The bitch told old milk that look at.
She stayed there with that dude for 2 days.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
When the night of the show, when everybody came back to the bus.
He didn't even go to the show.
Who?
The dude you claiming is a security guard never went to the show. You're a liar.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He did not go to the show. Let me explain something to you. Hey, listen, lady. Listen, lady. The man was sick in his room. He never went to the show in Yakima. He never ever went to the show. Hey, yo, lady. Hey, listen. I don't think you hear me. He never went to the show in Yakima. Shut up, you buckethead. Nobody talking to you. Don't file your report.
And see, this is where it gets dumb. When you get the friends to get in and get them yapping and smacking, blah, 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 and wasn't even there. This is the type of stupid shit that we need to like really take. This is one thing when they say black women don't take accountability. This is an example of no accountability. You know what I'm saying? If you think that if you go anywhere and you think that something fishy happened, go to the police. Go to the police. Don't talk to the person that could be like the manager of the situation. Because all you're doing is giving him like ammo or giving him evidence to protect himself by just even having a conversation like this.
So it was a bunch of y'all on the wheel call list to be letting the go.
After I did listen to the clip,
call that barber. Hey, call the barber. The little dude. Call the little dude and ask him, did he not send WAC 100 a wheel call list?
That's cool. Mind you, I told John, I said, when I'm doing your hair, you can either come to my suite or I can come to the hotel. My suite isn't walking distance from the hotel. So I went to the hotel, I did his hair. They're asking me, are you coming to the show tonight? I said, no, I don't have no intention of going to the show because I know how my city gets. They're like, no.
Now she is saying too much. Why is she saying all this to this guy? He is not your friend, ma'am. Go talk to your lawyer, ma'am. This girl had a damn near an hour-long conversation with Wack 100, and he don't give a fuck. He's not your manager. He is Blueface's manager. She think that he got her best interest at heart. This is how stupid she is. And see, here's the thing. That's why I want to get into about the scam of romance, because, like, listen, women need to wake up.
You came to the green room. You're shaking her. You came to the green room. I was in the green room. I seen you in the green room. Upstairs. Yeah. All you guys came. All the people from the school. Up there with them, though. Were you up there with them? Were you up there with them? I came up there with Azula. Did you see any other dudes from the school up there when you was up there? Yes, but what does that have to do? Well, you got to remember, all I know is you're from the school, and this kid, Barber, sent me a list, about 10 people, and that's it. So when I see you, I just think you're the school people. No. I didn't come in there with them.
Man, why are you having this in-depth conversation? Did someone grape you or not? If so, Wack is not the person to have a conversation with. It's the police. Where are these people? Parents at, bro? Let's go.
Listen, I'm glad you said that. You brought it to my attention, right? Okay, I addressed it. Because I was trying to get answers. I didn't even take it personally because I wasn't trying to get called up for nothing. I wasn't trying to do nothing like that. You called it up now. Let me call academics and all these people with no jumper. We're going to push this out there because we need to know the truth for your sake. We need to know the truth. I have a daughter too. She's due to have a child in July. Matter of fact, she's taking her pictures today on the beach of her and a nice pregnant stomach. So we need to know the truth. So we're going to get it out there so we can force the truth. We're going to plaster this everywhere so we can find out the truth. Don't you want to know? You want the truth out, right? I was trying to. I was done.
Child. She's not going to be able to resurface her face after this. Because you talk to the devil right here.
I wasn't trying to. I just wanted to know from my own sanity what happened. That's it. Let me ask you a question. Was I in the room? Did I talk to you on the bus? Did I fraternize with you anyway? How the gonna ask me what happened? Only thing I know how to do is go ask them. So why didn't you just go ask them and then? I did. They said she sucked.
Do you hear her friend in the background coaching her on what to say? That's another thing. Ladies, don't listen to no friend that's going to be dumb. You need to get rid of like all stupid friends. In 2026, 2027, all stupid friends need to like be discarded. Because this girl got her friend, she in the background coaching her on what to say to Wack 100. You can hear her in the background. This girl has no backbone. And she's doing stupid shit, and she's gonna look like a fool when all is said and done.
EKE. I did. They said she sucked in EKE. I did answer the. Ask her, did I answer her? Ask her, did I answer her? Ask her, did I answer her in her deep? I told her, don't play these games with me. Shut up. Go to the police. Y'all drive to the police. Go handle your business. Let me call the rest of these platforms so we can get this out there. All right. That sounds good. All right. Yeah. Next time, stop. Hey, was you on some hoe? And let me ask you something. Was your friend on some hoe? Did your friend total stranger? Did your friend total stranger?
So she have a stupid friend in the background rambling. And the friend is fucking it up for her even more. Watch out who you hang out with, ladies. Because they can like make your fucking life worse than what it even really has to be. Now he was initially talking to her. The friend got to jump in and get involved.
I don't give a. I don't give a. How could I tell her the truth? Hey, listen, you stupid. How could I tell her the truth? I don't know this. I wasn't there. The world needs to know. The world needs to know. The world needs to know. They need to know that she's a liar. She is a fire.
Before who took it to social media? She took it to social media first. And all he did was continue the circus. These kids are lost, you guys. They're completely lost. Let's go.
Come on. Behind you. He ain't even on the tour no more. Behind you. What?
That's because he has another show in Arizona.
I bet you didn't see that perform nowhere else. I sent that on the next day. I seen that.
So the very dude that she's talking about got kicked off the tour behind her. Behind whatever the hell she had to say, got him kicked off. So now what? She screwed the broke dude. You screwed the broke dude.
That's crazy. But he didn't send the DJ home.
DJ home for what? They say the DJ didn't touch you. DJ say he didn't touch you.
So when you guys see the video of him taking me upstairs and all this, then
where's it at? Go get it. You got to send it to me. I'll put it up right now.
Okay, sounds good. I'm about to go up to the hotel.
Don't send it to me. Hurry up. Don't drive drunk though. Don't drive drunk.
Why does she think this guy's her friend? Why is she going to go get a police report and send it to him? He is not your friend, ma'am. He is on the other side. You need to be calling the police. See what I'm talking about? How stupid people are, these little young kids. And I had to ask, like, is this from the crack era? Did we do this? Like, what's going on with these millennial / Generation X parents that didn't teach them what was up, man? Didn't teach them the game about what's up. Like, bro, no, you don't ask the homie what happened that night. He's not on your side. He gonna hang up and clown you with all the dudes. Everybody probably sitting there listening to her talk this stupid ass shit. And when he hang up, he gonna just kiki with it. They're gonna be laughing, cracking up.
Drinking since that night, actually.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, stop food the same night. It ain't cute. For real. It's not. I'm just being real with you. It's not. They're not gonna respect you. Like, it's not something that you do. Oh, come on now. So
It's not something that I just do. Like I said, I was kicking it with EKE.
EKE ain't nobody to just be. Stick ain't nobody. That is something you do because you did it. You first night. Why?
No, it was the second because I came back the second day. I didn't the first day.
You didn't meet till the night of the first day.
Why is she telling him all this? This girl's stupid. Like, really? No, it wasn't the first night. It was the second night. Shut the fuck up, girl. Shut the fuck up.
I meant it at 6 o'clock before the show even happened because Dawn took me to the bus to meet everybody.
Listen.
What?
So you saying you met how you doing?
On the bus. Huh?
You meet how you? I met you in the shit. That don't mean go, girl. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How's you doing? I just met you. It's regular. We're humans. You work out of.
I'm telling you, I did not in that first. I didn't. The day of the show, that night on the bus, I came back to do his hair. We were driving, and one thing led to this. I had no intention of going to the
You came back to do his hair and ended up giving him some. Shit crazy.
So she was doing his hair on the bus. They were so-called vibing, meaning getting high, and they end up fucking. And she don't remember what happened. She don't know what happened. And I don't even know why she's talking to Whack 100 like he about to be on her side. And he really is not on her side. He's not the police, ma'am. Like, I don't get it. It's sad. This is stupid. I mean, this stupidity just is astounding to me. It should be studied.
Ordered him right then. You should have told us. We'd have beat his. You understand what I'm saying?
And she thought she was a freaknik.
Send it. We don't harbor no fugitives over here.
But you can't say that. You know what else you can do too? I got my own number on my phone back.
See this stupid ass friend? Now here she go jumping in. Sound like a damn fool.
Check that Uber account and see if 1304 South 42nd Street is in.
What that mean?
That he Ubered me home.
Was he with you? That just sounds like somebody being a nice guy. I seen the drunk girl, me and my wife, the Rich the Kid video with Blueface. Loaded like I offered to Uber her home. Hey, yo, I'll get you an Uber. You're up. I didn't even know her. Young black girl, why wouldn't I? Yo, you want me to get your Uber? You don't mean that. I don't even know her name. You can't even offer an Uber these days.
And that's how bad she was fucked up that she trying to piece it together. He Ubered me home. Her mind is in spaces. Boom, this happened. Blackout. This happened. Blackout. That happened. She have no idea what happened that night. She don't know if she consented to it. She don't know if he raped her. She don't know nothing. And she's up here with the enemy telling her whole play. Send me the police. Send me this. Send me that. Okay. Girl, where are your parents?
Did he get in the Uber with you?
No. I don't even remember how I know.
He building a case against her right here.
How you got on, but you just said it Ubered you.
No, because he told me that I got my own Uber. The next day when I came back, I asked him, I said, how did I get a phone last night? He said, you ordered yourself an Uber. No, I didn't order myself an Uber because my phone was dead.
So,
how did she know her phone was dead? If you were blacked out and you don't know what happened. How do you know your phone didn't die once you got home? Like, just the logic is not logicking.
So you're saying he Ubered you home? Did he admit to that, or you just? Did he tell you that? Did he tell you?
He didn't say nothing else after that. He said I Ubered myself. I know I didn't Uber myself.
So why are you saying he Ubered you home? He never said he did.
Because how else would you have known that I got Ubered home?
I don't know. Maybe EKE sent you.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking you to check his Uber history.
Maybe EKE sent you. What's the address? I'll check it. On my mom, I'm gonna check it. Text it to me. I'll check it. I don't think you understand. Listen, let me ask you something.
She's about to give her address. This girl, where is her family at? She fixing to give WAC 100, the person that she's accusing, the manager of the people that she was on the tour bus with, her actual home address. For what? Like, what are you doing? This is like watching a terrible like boxing match or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mike Tyson where he was biting the dude's ear. This is the same. It's like watching that like a train wreck. Let's go.
Well, I come off like the type that we take playing these games.
That's why I texted you because I know that you don't. That's why I texted you to try to help me figure out what's going on.
Did you go get tested?
Yes, I actually went today. I have my discharge papers right here.
Yeah, you should have did all that. That's what I'm saying. Like all these, but then you telling me you're KE willingly, and everybody knows you don't wear rubbers.
He definitely did.
No, he don't.
He wore a rubber with me. He literally went downstairs and got one. I helped him put it on.
And he didn't take it off?
No.
So you helped?
How you help him put a rubber on and he raped you? This is how dumb people's logic. They just when you shut the fuck you talk too goddamn much. She talking too much.
Then put the rubber on.
Oh my goodness.
So you know what the is going on. I'm just saying like this is wild.
This is crazy. You know me on Instagram looking.
Oh man, you finna go viral. You don't know nothing about WAC 100 exposers? I don't give a.
This is crazy.
You finna go viral. You going viral.
I want to go viral for this.
You going on? We gonna figure it out.
I never wanted no type of clout off of this.
You know what I'm saying? You the yik yakima. All these stories and I don't play these
She's
stories.
laughing like it's a joke.
It's not.
This ain't serious. She's not. She can't be serious. Honey, you did not plan that out good enough, ma'am.
They said Mackie said he ain't never touched you, and everybody. Mackie said he never touched you. He never touched you to get consent.
Alright, but I sent you the video. I'm gonna get watching.
He said he never touched you to get consent. Did you go do your rape kit?
I didn't get consent for him to grab my.
Did you go do your rape kit?
I wouldn't got STD tested because.
Why you didn't go do the rape? Oh, you somebody. That's why. Nah. You was my daughter, respectfully. My daughter be 22 next month. I'd be mad as a man. Like, what the f*** is wrong with you? You're asking people what happened that wasn't even there. That's crazy.
But would you call her a liar to her face if she came to say this? Would you call your daughter a liar to her face?
If a give me a recording of her give me consent, I say you little lying, little hoe, get the f out of my face. You loose. Straight up.
I gave consent to the person I know I had sex with.
After you get raped, you get consent. After you get raped, you go give consent.
Context,
so let me get this right. After your friend, your friend that's there. Does that make sense?
So listen, here. I'm not sure if you guys hear this. They're sitting. All the dudes being accused are sitting right there with Wack. You just heard him just say this in the background. After you get raped, you get consent. So they're in the background telling Wack what to say. She got some stupid bitch telling her what to say. But the thing is that she's the one looking stupid, and they're really recording her for evidence against what she's saying, and she don't even realize it.
Friend, somebody rapes you on Friday. I'm just throwing days out there. Somebody rapes you on Friday. You wake up Saturday morning, you come back Saturday night and give a consent to you on the same bus. Friend, how does that sound, friend? For real though. I raped you the day before, you say. You come back to the same place the next day. Friend, how does that sound, friend? Friend, how does that sound? You knew that something happened. You said you're sore. You don't go back to the same place smiling. You go back with your brothers, your uncle, and your daddy to up, or the police. Friend, am I not right? Keep it real.
No, I don't remember that.
No, you.
So now he's calling her friend because he didn't got her right where he wanted her. And she's so dumb, she just continued to talk and further implicate herself into lying. And look like she's like telling a whole lie.
Remember, you said you're sore. So something sexual happened. You went back the next day to give somebody some. No, I want to talk because your friend, she got some heart. It's like how my daughter, she gonna talk to her, and she know what I'm saying is real. You can't say that to you on Friday, and you go back to the same place on Saturday. It's crazy. Friend, am I right? Look, I ain't saying she lying. Is your friend that? Your friend was friend. Am I right? Your friend. Friend doesn't look crazy, keep it real. You wake up with a sore Friday, saying one of these on this bus did it. Then you go back to the same bus by yourself, comfortable. And friend, does that add up? Keep it real. Where'd she go? It don't add up.
Millennial, what are you doing? What are you saying?
Ask her. Does it add up? No, I know what I want you to do is put my shoes on looking at this. Okay, you want me to just believe you, but your ain't adding up. Friend, does that add up? Keep it real.
It does when I didn't go there with the intention to go. I went there to go.
You shouldn't have even went back. That is a no-fly zone. That is a threat. You go back with police, brother, uncles, friends to up. Friend, am I right?
But you went to get some answers though.
No, she didn't. No, she went to braid hair.
I went back before she went to. I've been trying to get answers.
Hey, friend, okay, friend, if you going back to get answers, you going back to get answers, you're going by yourself, friend, keep it real. With a bunch of keep it real, friend. Like, I just want you to keep it real.
It's not me, I'm a girl.
Here we go.
Man, this is the most saddest thing I've ever heard in my life, bro. And then her friend is trying to defend her, but she don't have no leg to stand on, man. Because your girl that just dimed her own self out. Let's go.
She's friend. Does this sound make any sense? So you understand my position. I don't give a about a rapist. If I find out who did that, we will beat the fuck that. I swear to God, we are penitentiary. You hear what I'm telling you? We don't play that. But it don't make sense.
I'm gonna go do the whole police report.
It don't make sense.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this, Dios. I think that Wack is really giving her the game. I think that she giving her the game that her father didn't tell her. I mean, he didn't treat her like shit. He just was being real with her, man. So we can't be like on some, like, I think that he being real with her, but he also got to protect his artist. Like, what do you expect from him? Why is she even talking to him? He is not going to be on your side. You're not his artist.
I'm gonna get the footage from the hotel. I'm going to do up stuff because this is crazy. I know that they can make me look at the lighter. I'm about to get away with whatever he did and make it seem like he wasn't in my.
Don't do the rape kid too.
You have the video of him.
Let's just make sure EKE pubic hairs ain't the ones that come up.
Okay.
Can't rubber pubic hairs.
Okay, why yes, all women deserve protection. But this woman is probably not in her I don't know whether she ran away from home or what. But she's not thinking things through. She might be a little bit tipsy because there's no way that you would be able to. Why would you even call WAC 100? Sometimes people just be happy they got somebody's phone number to be able to call them and have a conversation. Ma'am, that's not your friend, man. He is not your friend. You should not be calling him about shit that went on.
And you have my address to see if he Uber me home. So can you?
I'm gonna check it. That's a fact. Don't. I'm gonna check it.
Okay, then I'm gonna get Yes, no.
What'd you say?
I said I'm about to go handle my business.
You should have been handled your friend. If she felt the way she felt, she should have been handled her business.
Hence why I already went to the hospital. I just went to the hospital.
You going to the hospital after you didn't for the
Like, is crazy.
No, it ain't, because it's been like 3-4 days, and it seems like she's strangers a day. It's some local. If to pull up on a tour bus, buck teeth, right, looking like Bullwinkle. It's some in Yakima, definitely.
There's nobody. You just being insulting for
No, I'm not. It's the truth. Listen to me. Anytime a woman, a stranger, hey, what's EKE's name? Tell me, hey, where does EKE live at? How many kids does he have? What's his name?
Wow.
You don't know, it's a stranger.
Do you see this? He's asking the relevant questions that her father would probably have asked. He really is being a father to her, quiet as kept, without her even knowing it. All you know is his name is EKE. You don't know what his real name is. You don't know where he lives at, but you slept with him. Why? Because he was on a tour bus? Or you was high or drunk, whatever?
Stranger. So if you stranger, I gotta believe you're gonna people that's around you every day.
But you just look. At the end of the day, I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna take the footage of him putting me up in that room, and we're gonna get this situated.
There you have it. Because listen, I will say this. I asked him in his face, were you involved with this woman? And he said no. I just asked him this an hour ago, swear to God. Were you involved with this woman? He said no.
Go to our messages and look at the video I just sent you.
Here's the thing. It doesn't even matter what video you sent him. He's not going to be on your side, girl.
Please.
Let me go check it out. Oh, back he ain't lying. I asked him if he ain't time. You in the day. I ain't touched him, wasn't involved with him, wasn't in the room with him. I said, you lying to me. You can't fit me. Right.
If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video here somewhere on my screen somewhere.
Let me just say this. If you guys have any kids that are this age, go talk to your kids. Because they out here doing stupid shit. This younger generation is doing dumb shit. And then they're going to get sick. They're going to end up with AIDS or worse. Well, I don't know. Well, there's other stuff out here now, the Hansen virus. But people need to really like, I know sometimes we fall out with our kids. We lose contact with them. But whoever her parents are, they cannot be in contact with her. Her mom, is clearly not her best friend. I hope that I continue to remain to be my daughter's best friend. That if anything like this happens to them, they will feel free to call me, and I'm gonna give them the best advice and not judge them for what they've done. I hope that my daughters grow up to really trust me and know that I'm not going to judge them whatever they do, so they can come to me and I can give them the best advice. And we need to really start to foster those kind of relationships with our kids, because this whole thing, she's looking for a daddy in a person that's not even his best interest is not for you, ma'am, but he still imparted some wisdom into you, but he didn't even have to do that. But on the cool, He is the manager for Blueface and his tour. He's not the manager for you, ma'am. So you revealing all those things to him compromises everything that you are saying that happened to you. Because now he has it on record that you said this and that and this. It's almost like it was a police doing an investigation. Now I didn't see him show a badge or whatever. I'm wondering if he might be the police. You know what I'm saying? Because he handled it, but he also interrogated a certain way. Anyways, I don't know. Thoughts, guys? You know, we honorable backing dishonor is a no, yeah. Straight up. They grew up with the internet. She'd probably kick her out being too grown. Makes sense. There's something to it. Where's her parents? Where's her support system? Her mom was probably mentally ill, still a kid when she had her, because these girls and boys are all messed up. They are. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Make sure you do that. Whack Ben the police. Exactly. Hey, what's up? Men don't ask for protection. Exactly. You have to enforce that. Now the older men become more like, conscious of that, because they realize, they brain kick in. But, she's saying that he went downstairs and got it. Honey, you don't know if he put that thing on, took it right back off. That's nothing. They want to hit it from the back and then take it off. You know what I'm saying? You can't go by that. You don't know what. Listen, don't trust nothing, especially from a bunch of dudes on a damn tour bus. But anyways, I want to get into romantic love as a scam, because I just had to bring that up because I thought it was crazy. But let's get into the original conversation that I wanted to have. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Okay. Men are not looking for love. They're looking for orifices and servitude. Okay. I'm going to repeat it for the ones in the back, for the slow ones in the back. Okay. They're looking for orifices and servitude. There's no such thing as the love of your life. It does not exist. It does not exist. Okay. Stop it. You need to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Because it's not going to happen for you. And you are not the exception. Okay. It is not going to happen. Okay. Okay. You will never be loved unconditionally by a man. And this is why you should never give out unconditional love, because you are never going to get it back. And you're going to start to be resentful when you realize you are never going to get it back. Do you understand? Okay. You were sold a lie. You bought the lie. And now you're waiting for the lie to come true. And it's not going to.
When a man's head hits his pillow, he's not thinking about you. He's not thinking about you. No, he's not thinking about you. When he's with another woman, he's not thinking about you. When he's doing the things that he wants to do, he's not thinking about you. No. You know how your brain as a woman goes to that area where it's like, oh, you feel some guilt? Yeah, that's because you're a woman and you're emotionally more evolved than a man is. You are more in tune with your emotions. Your moral compass is just ultimately higher. These men do not have morals. They do not have a guilty conscience, okay? But one thing they do all have is the audacity, okay?
I'm going to just say this. We just saw a woman. See, here's the thing. I'm fair. We just saw a woman that gets drunk, screws a dude. So we can't be saying this about all men and just say men don't do this and men don't do that. But anyways, let's go. I digress.
Or have the audacity. I'm telling you this because you need to get it drilled into your head. These men do not give an F about you. They never have, and they never will. Okay? Giving in the hopes that one day he's going to return all of that back to you. He's never going to return it to you.
Hey, listen, if y'all want to come up and talk about this, come on up. That's what this is about. Like, it's about open panel, guys. Hit the link.
He will never give you unconditional love. He will never save you. He will never understand you. Oh, you thought this was Disney Channel. You thought that the guy understood you. You thought that the guy's going to fill your sentences and understand you and really be able to sympathize with you. No. That's why they say stuff to you in the moment when they want something. Yeah. They're not trying to get back with you. Okay, they didn't miss you. They didn't just have an epiphany and thought, oh, she's the love of my life. No, he's just there to get some. Okay, and when he's being overly affectionate and coming on really strong, driven by his urges and his desire, no such thing as love. Love was sold to you to make you drop down to your knees. It's a scam. It was designed for you to think that you are closer to that man than you actually are, but you will never, ever be close to that man. That's why it's a scam, because you will never, ever feel that closeness with a man. Invest in your life, ladies. You want pure fulfillment? You want pure happiness? You want true fulfillment and happiness in your life? Invest in yourself and master the law of detachment. As a woman, you have to be so unbothered, so unfazed. Oh, he hasn't replied back to me. Oh, why do you know that? I don't. I don't know. If I go on my WhatsApp right now, I don't know who's messaged me. I don't know. My phone's on do not disturb half the time. I'm busy. I'm booked. I'm busy. I've got things to do. I'm taking calls. I don't have time. I don't have time. If I'm dating a guy, I don't even know whether he's texted me or I don't care. I don't care. When I talk to him, I talk to him. If I talk to him, great. If I don't talk to him, bye.
Romantic love is the biggest propaganda that's ever been sold to women. This is a script designed by society to make women willingly give up our power, ambitious resources without even realizing it. This is going to be a very brutal video. It's going to burst your little romantic bubble. So if you're not ready, scroll away. Please don't watch it. So from the very beginning, little girls are fed with the same storyline. You got to wait for a Prince Charming, 19 shining armors to come save you, pick you. Disney princesses.
Good evening.
All the princesses are beautiful, delicate. They're picked, chosen, saved by the prince, and they live a happily ever after life. So what's the message here for the young girls? You don't need to take control of your own life. You can just sit there and wait for a guy to come to save you. So as women grow older, the propaganda got a new package, but the core belief is the same. Romance is a woman's ultimate goal. From rom-coms to K-dramas, no matter how accomplished a woman is, the happily ever after for her is always a wedding, a baby, and a man. Like Rachel from Friends, she gave up her career in Paris for Ross, which is totally understandable and valid. But the bigger picture here is that society keeps constantly reinforces the idea that no matter how brilliant a woman is, without love, without man, she is not complete. So what's the result of years of programming? Women weaken themselves and call this love. How many women have lost themselves in marriage and motherhood? How many women pause their careers for a man, for kids? Look no further than Naomi Osaka. Remember when Cardi B's ex-husband told her, "You're my baby mama, I want"? When you think it's love, they just want to trap you. And the scariest part is women often defend this. You defend a man that does not respect you one bit. You accept the bare minimum and believing loving him is way more important than loving yourself. You accept the bare minimum, meanwhile brainwashing yourself. You can fix him, you can make this better. And that's the most dangerous thing about this propaganda. You think it's your choice, you think you do it for love, but you're just being brainwashed.
Ladies, we've been told that story since we were little that.
Do you think, all right, men are saying, please stop listening to these videos. You have to be a leader, not a follower. Okay. But what did they say that was wrong? Is it true that men, pretty much, don't, really be feeling like the love that we feel in the same way? That's all this conversation. It's really to open up a conversation. Links in the chat. Hit the StreamYard link if you want to talk about it. Let's go.
It's propaganda. The reason why I say it's propaganda because it makes women think and believe that you are going to find a man and he's going to stay with you for the rest of your life because of love. Love doesn't exist. I'm so sorry to burst your little bubble, but it doesn't exist, especially when it comes to men. Women understand love, right? We know what love is, but men aren't programmed the same as women. Some girls are showing movies like, Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid and all those Disney movies. Young boys are showing Spider-Man and Batman and, men saving the world. Propaganda. Because they want us women to think that our happiness is tied to a man. Even when you watch romantic movies, right? Have you not seen that a lot of the time, when the girl meets the man, her life gets better. She'll work a crappy job, she meets the man, and now she's found her calling, and now she wants to go and write a book, and now she runs off to the most nicest city in the world. And it's just propaganda. So when women think that they're going to find a man and he's going to love her for the rest of her life, it's propaganda.
All right. So, is it propaganda? Are there things that put things in a woman's mind that men are going to be this romantic, like, a prince in a chariot and, sweep you up off your feet and then one day commit to you? You're going to be you're gonna get into an argument, and then one day you're gonna like leave town. He's gonna rush to the airport and stop you, and all this other bullshit. I mean, how many movies have we seen where the girl and the guy gets into it, and then she's just about to leave, and and he runs to the airport to stop her, and then come on now. We have to be honest that we've been fed a bunch of bullshit. Oh no, she's leaving. The guy goes to her house. All of her things are packed up. Where'd she go? Oh, she's on her way out of town. Oh no, he jumps into the cab. He rushes to the airport. She leaves. He misses her. Oh man. 2 months later, 2 years later, he runs back into her. They rekindle their love. Everything is all. This is the type of bullshit they feed to women. Rom-coms are not for men. They're for women to like believe in a type of a romance and love that don't even exist. Like, there ain't no man doing all that. Jumping in the car, running to the airport, and he probably is his other bitch calling him while he's on his way? How many phone calls from all his other women he got on the roster? Come on now, let's be real. Let's go.
Like, honestly, this is what I say to women: start listening to Shira 7. Please do, because she's not lying. You guys think she's being extreme? She's not. It's just the world that we live in.
Even though I've accepted all of this is 100% accurate or necessary, it's still hard to hear. There's a small part of me that's still grieving the concept of true love that we are conditioned to believe in. Yeah, me too. Me too. And as much as I may talk about the realities of how men don't really love, how men marry for practical purposes, how men view romantic relationships, even though I know all that, there is still a part of me that is really heartbroken over that reality. And that's the thing. I talk about these things so that other women can understand the reality and grieve. And once you go through the grieving process, and once you understand things as they really are, you can go into it still without your rose-colored glasses as a realist.
Men figured out the biggest scam on earth, and it's weaponizing love. They realize they don't even have to pay us. They just have to tell us that they love us. And suddenly they have a servant. We're cooking, cleaning, raising their children, being their therapist, personal porn star. And on top of that, we're sacrificing our own dreams, desires, and wants so that we can be connected to them. All for a job that doesn't come with a salary, benefits, or a retirement plan. Because that's what it is. The true nature of what they're doing to us is servitude. I want to call it out for what it really is. Marrying a man with no financial protection, security is unpaid employment. Going 50-50 with a man, but becoming his maid, his therapist, his personal chef, his emotional support animal, his sex servant, that is literally a job you're paying to do. You need to be aware of what you're signing up for when you deal with these men. Men know exactly what they're doing. They use love as a form of bait, give you crumbs, and then they take it all away until you're desperate for it again. They thrive off of your starvation of low self-worth and wanting and desiring to be loved. We mistake this for romance. Love without money or provision or any kind of benefit on the woman's end, it's nothing. It's a manipulation tool and it's a leash. Love is a marketing scam. Don't fall for it, sisters.
You ever heard the term all is fair in love and war? Or never play fair in an unfair world? You ever heard that term? Why do you think that in the world of dating, in the world of marriage, in the world of love, why do you think that women are the most heartbroken? Because y'all are watching romance, rom-com, fairy tales, and men are not. Men are taught something totally opposite of what you're taught. You're taught to be stupid. You're living in a fantasy world. They're not watching none of that crap unless you make them watch. They're not watching that. You're sitting over there watching romance, and they're sitting over there typing in on the computer with some tissues and lotion. Y'all are watching two separate things. And you're walking into that date, into that relationship with these dumb expectations of rom-com Disney movies. And he's walking in there with that brown cow in his, in his mind. So you know what that means. Brown chicken, brown. He's going in there thinking about rolling around the mattress because that's what he's watching. You're watching Hallmark movies, holding hands, going to the fall festival, pumpkin patch, him giving up his job in the city so he can move to the small town and be with you in your bakery. That's what you're watching. He's over there watching people roll around on a mattress and triples and doubles. So y'all are on two different mindsets. And then you feel guilty for lying to this man when the first thing he told you was probably a lie to get you on the mattress. You never play fair and unfair well. You've been programmed very differently from men. Okay? So you need to start thinking about that. You think a man would feel guilty if he stopped talking to you, or if he dumped you, or if he ghosted you, if you told him that you don't plan on sleeping with him? Think he'd feel guilty for dumping you or ghosting you shortly after he realized you're not going to roll around on the mattress with him anytime soon? You think he would feel guilty for saying, no, I'm so sorry, I can't date you because you're not going to roll around on the mattress with me? No, they would not feel guilty at all, because that's the only reason that they were there in the first place. So,
honey, I told a guy, listen, I'm not sleeping with you no more. I went on a date. He said, okay, be safe. That was his response. Okay, be safe. I was like, damn. Okay, well, I'll be safe then, bitch ass nigga, you know?
If you want to go ahead and keep feeling guilty about telling guys what they need to know on a need-to-know basis, using your creative flair to get what you want out of the situation, then I'm so sorry for you.
Honey, this is not a war only on YouTube, sweetheart. Or dude, or whoever it is. This is not a war on YouTube. This is a thing that's happening in real life. How many women go through certain things with men? But if we didn't romanticize men and romanticize relationships, we'd be more realistic. The men can stop lying, and then we can have real relationships. The problem is that we have like the women idolize men in a fake way that they don't even exist, and men look at women as sex objects that don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? So you have two different things of men looking at women in one way and women looking at men the other way, and they are not like they're not looking at each other the same. It's all crazy. He looking at you for sex, you looking at him for romance and love. Come on now, let's be real, right? Y'all listen to the sprinkle if you want to. It's never ever about them. We always blame others for our reality. Listen, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm saying that women look for men for romance, which is a fake aspect of like a love, and men look to women for sex. And when we begin to like actually like break that down, then we can have a real honest conversation. Once we get past our illusions and the fantasy of it, and don't think that men are watching rom-coms, just like she said, y'all go ahead and listen to Sprinkle Lady if y'all want to. Y'all listen to her if y'all want to. No, she's making a good point. Women grow up watching romance comedies, romance shows, and like I said, I can tell you the theme so much. Okay, that they get together, they break up because he said something or did some shit. She ends up about to leave town. He finds out she about to leave town. He runs to the airport trying to stop her. He ends up just a bunch of bullshit. I mean, every time you look at a live, but this is not the live of me just only taking the woman's side or the male side. I'm saying that both sides are in delusion because either side don't know what the other side wants. Men want to fuck. Women want love. How do we meet in the middle? Let's go.
But you never play fair in an unfair world, ma'am.
It don't matter how good of a woman you think you is. It don't matter how loyal, how faithful, how much you cook, clean, keep yourself together.
See, Miss Mooney Long, she has learned what I have learned, the same information that Shira has learned, and is teaching people, trying to teach these young girls. This idea of love when it comes to a man is falsified.
Okay, so that woman, I just played a whole video of a woman that went on that bus wanting to fuck too. She drank some Casamigo, braided a nigga's hair, fucked the dude. Honey got too drunk. And you know what they painted her as a whore. So she might have wanted to fuck, but she didn't want to be treated the way she got treated afterward. She don't even know what's going on. So yeah, a woman might want to fuck, but I don't think they understand the ramifications of just wanting to fuck. Unless you're getting paid for it, you're a prostitute, or there's some kind of exchange going on, you're pretty much trying to be with that person. I don't know what that's a lie. Anyone saying they just fucking for fucking, they're lying. If you ain't getting paid for that shit, you fucking because there's a prospect that you like that guy. Especially if he lays it down right, you're gonna want to be with that guy. So I don't know what you guys know, but y'all need to like really study women because y'all probably ain't getting enough pussy to really understand how women really are. Let's go.
You have been lied to. Pretty much what she's saying is, look, I've learned, because she's been married for years. She's pretty much saying, look, I did everything that I thought was possible to keep a man. I made sure I looked good. I cooked, I cleaned, I held them down. I did everything. All what these men are saying, I need a woman to do da-da-da-da. She did it. And she said at the end of the day, men gonna be men. They still gonna cheat.
Listen, there's exceptions to every rule. I never said all men. Every time you talk about this shit, people want to go with the not all. That is obvious. Let's not be just so remedial that we know it's not all. There's exceptions to anything. A clock is right 2 times a day. Let's not state the obvious, okay? Not all, obviously. No one's saying all. When people say men, I guess they have to like generalize, but let's go.
They still gonna lie. You could do everything you think, and they still gonna do what they want to do. So she was at the tail end of that video was saying she don't believe in love.
Do you have evidence of that? How do you know? How do you know that she doesn't have people that saying that they got married with their spouse after listening to her? So you don't have any evidence of that. So you're just saying something because it sounds good. That's sprinkle. They keeping women single based on what? What evidence? Show me some data that says that she's keeping women single. Go give me a report on like people that watch her channel, how many are single and how many got married after a certain amount of time. I don't know. I believe that you are just pulling something out of your ass. You don't even know what's going on.
It's a fairy tale. And a lot of the reasons why women do believe in fairy tale love with men is because of Disney. It's because of what they were taught when they were girls. What the media pushed out to you. Disney told you, oh, love between a man and a woman can exist. Genuine, true love, it doesn't exist with men. And the moment that a lot of these young girls and just women, it ain't even the young girls, it's older women too. When you finally truly accept that authentic love with a man will never exist, it's always going to be conditional. This is why Shira 7 say, make sure before you even get in anything with a man, you understand what you're trying to get out of it. If you're trying to get a lifestyle, make sure you get that lifestyle. If you're trying to get some money, make sure you get that money. Because even she know genuine, authentic love don't exist. Because even with her husband used her to make himself look better. He didn't really love Shira for who she was, and Shira knew that. So she said, okay, you want me around because I make you look better to your peers and your friends and for your business? Cool. I'm going to make sure you pay for my life. The women who try, they know authentic, true love with men don't exist. That's why I'm not looking for anything with no man. Because unless I want to get something out of it. That would be the only reason why I would be in any relationship with a man, because I want a certain lifestyle. I want some money. Maybe he can help me with a business. Like he gonna have to do, because men cannot authentically love women without getting something out of it. They're conditional lovers. They're conditional. It's under certain conditions. And the moment women really wake up to that and stop thinking, well, there's just, I'm going to come across the one. Please. These women are trying to tell y'all going to have to keep getting hurt to truly understand what's really happening.
You know that feeling you get when you have a crush?
But hold on. So are you saying that men are not conditional? You're saying that they're not conditional in their love. Then why don't we see more men in love? Why don't we see more of that type of behavior? Let's go.
Butterflies in the tummy. That shit's just hormones. Love is not fucking real. Romance was created for and by men. Historically, women wanted to date noble men. We wanted to date men that could offer us things, that had skills. So all these broke men were like, well, how are we supposed to secure women? So they literally made up romantic love. Women used to primarily pick and choose their partners, and now men do. But not every man is owed a woman or fucking deserves one. So now we've got incels out here breeding when they were supposed to just die out. So when you're like, but daddy, I love him, I can't leave him. No, you don't. It's that oxytocin going off in your body. Love is an action. It is what you do for people. There's no knight in shining armor on a white horse that's going to come save you. Ever. It's delusion.
As women all over the world, we are sold this dream that, you know, there is this Prince Charming that is going to come and save us. You realize that when you ask a woman what love is, like her description of love is going to be very different from the answer you'll get from a guy. If you ask a man, their view on love, what love is totally different. It is completely different. Men's love is conditional. Men's love is transactional. That's just the bitter truth. It is us who believe in the whole, you know, unconditional love. And I think it's like that because women are able to give birth, you know, women are able to produce life. And because of that, you're able to experience unconditional love. I, for one, I believe that the only form of unconditional love is the love between a mother and her child. That is the only form of unconditional love. Any other love is going to be conditional. It is going to be conditional. I don't care how much that man tries to convince you that his love is unconditional and you're the only woman he'll ever see, you're the only woman he'll ever love. Trust me, if things went down the hill, if you got a deadly disease, you know, if you were bedridden for months, if you are in a position where you can no longer engage sexually with him, if, God forbid, you had an attack, an acid attack, and your face got deformed, like you lose your beauty, or you get into an accident and your figure gets deformed, are you sure that man is still going to stay and love you unconditionally? Like, I really want you to think about it. Do you really think that man is going to stay faithful and, you know, commit to you through all that? Are you really sure that that man?
Do you? I mean, that's an actual statistic, like statistical fact that majority of men leave when a woman gets sick, ill, whatever, incapacitated. Yeah, that is the majority. That's based on statistical, like, you know, yeah. So let's go.
Is not going to go out there and get another woman, because that is what unconditional love is all about. And unfortunately, it does not exist. If you ask me, like, no man is going to stay with you through all that. Before you know it, he's on to the next. Like, that's just the bitter truth.
Most women get played because they don't know that dating is a game. And I know the lover girl is going to be like, why does dating have to be a game? Why can't we just be real about our feelings? Because guess what, sweetheart? Men are not real. They are the creators of manipulation. That's why it starts with a man for a reason. And you have been programmed with this brainwashing belief, which is called romanticism. And that is for broke men to bribe you with this romantic love, to give you crumbs, to sell you this dream, this fantasy of a Prince Charming coming to save you from yourself. Until you lose that hope of thinking that someone is supposed to save you from yourself, you are going to operate in this state of desperation. You will always end up losing in this game because it is rigged for women, and you give so much of yourself. You overextend yourself. You ignore the red flags because you want this aspiration of love so desperately bad. But until you realize that dating is not a priority, not even a purpose, it is probably just something to do when you have nothing to do. You can get into this dating world and just experience, have fun, not take these hoes so seriously. But women are so green, they'll let anybody get in between.
I know they have always sold women this delusion that love is enough and this idea of romantic love, and it's enough for you to just get married because you love them and spend the rest of your life without asking something in return. And if you ask something in return, they tag you a gold digger. But I'm telling you that do not marry a man without expecting a lot of things in return. Do not marry a man without considering how that marriage is going to benefit you, how it's going to make your life easy as a woman. Because I can guarantee you that no man is marrying you simply because of love. They have calculated what they will gain from you. And that is because no love is unconditional. So stop falling for that delusion of, oh, love is enough. When you just love him, you marry and spend the rest of your life with him. Do not care about money. Do not care about what you will gain. People that care about are gold digger. Be a gold digger. And I'm not saying that love.
And let me also say this, is that I've heard from people in Africa that talk about, like, African women ain't going for that. African women do not date for love. They don't marry for love. They marry for what you could do, period. In Africa, Tanzania, like, I know a person that lives in Tanzania. He says straight up, an African woman is going to date you or marry you or whatever based on what your capacity of doing for them, period. They're not going to date you because they love you. Love is not the concept in African diaspora. Let's go.
Love is not beautiful. Love is beautiful. Love is amazing. But love is not enough. You need much more than love. You need stability. You need someone that can make your life easier. You need it.
I'll be on Friday.
If I were to get
every other day.
married to a man,
I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be
marrying
on
a man
Friday.
who is putting land, properties, and assets in my name. Oh, sorry, what's funny? You know what? That's interesting that we're laughing about that because it sounds ridiculous, right? The idea that a woman would want security when we know that men are unreliable. Not only are they unreliable, they are a woman's apex predator. That's right. The man you're laying with could kill you. And so when we are encouraging women to get married, we are encouraging women to step 1 inch closer to our death. Unless we are encouraging the women we are emboldening to get married to enter this decision with their best interest at heart. Yes, it is controversial to talk about money and assets and land and properties when discussing marriage because we're taught to follow the distraction of love, romantic love. What about love? Well, this is all about love. The man who loves me will make sure that I am secure for the rest of my life. But unfortunately, most marriages are not structured or approached in that way. Women are taught to approach marriage from a place of leading with emotion. Again, that's to distract us. Because if we put our emotions aside and focus on the logic and the rationale and the reality of how will this benefit me, most women will not marry men. We will be in commune with each other and leave the men to fend for themselves.
I want that boring of like, let's go walk by the river up in London at night. Let's just hold hands. Let's talk. Let's joke. Let's giggle. Let's be kids again. Come jump on my back. All that boring love. Most women don't want boring love like that. And that's the boring, cheap love I offer. They want to be taken out to all of these expensive places and bought all these expensive things. I need a woman that's...
I thought you said they want to be taken out to Wendy's. I said, what the hell? They want to be taken out to Wendy's. He said they will be taken out to Wendy's. They playing that song.
And she was drowning, she wouldn't have gone unnoticed. So stop. Not only
be in commune with
y'all to choose who wants to take you out on a spending their money. These men are trying to romanticize being cheap and low effort, but what I need to know is, what is it with women associating a man not spending money on them with love? Like, when did that cultural shift happen? Because the thousands of women in that comment section swear that this is true love. And I don't understand why, because these men who y'all are going on the walk dates with and going 50-50 with, will literally take the money they're not spending on you, look you dead in your face, take the half or however much they're not spending on you just to go do the very thing they told you they didn't want to do with another woman. And I've seen this happen multiple times firsthand. Not only that, but there's literally subreddits full of women who found out that their boyfriends or husbands were spending their money thousands of dollars to impress another woman. Like, do y'all not remember that video of that woman who got on here crying, begging her husband to take her on a trip out of the country? And he kept saying, no, we don't need to do that. No, that's not necessary. And the moment they split, he took the next woman on the very same vacation she had been begging him to take her on. So this literally needs to be studied, because with this pattern happening over and over again, as a woman, what in your mind makes you think that a man who wants to take you out on a walk would love you more than a man who wants to take you to a decent or nice restaurant? Like, what in y'all's mind makes you think that a man who's trying to spend the least amount of money on you possible is more genuine than a guy who wants to take you to a nice restaurant? Genuine question. I need y'all to let me know, because it really saddens me to see that so many women, especially grown women, are still falling for the okie doke. And the gag is, he wants this boring, unconditional, cheap love from a 10 out of 10 Instagram baddie. Not y'all in the comments. No offense. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. He doesn't want y'all. The women he wants are too expensive. Do y'all not see how many of y'all were in the comments screaming that you want that boring love, and he's still sitting up on the internet complaining? Clearly, there's many of y'all to choose from, but he's not talking about y'all. And that's what makes this entire thing funny.
You know what's hilarious about it is that that's all that is clickbait. Oh, I just want this love. Oh yes, I just want to like walk to the park, and I just want, eat strawberries and make daiquiris and milkshake. Yeah, girl. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I forgive you. Maybe. Girl, you know I hurt you when I said that I wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm. But come back, baby. Come on. Come back. This bunch of fake romantic bullshit, bro.
There were so many of y'all screaming from the rooftops that you'll accept less, and so many of y'all to choose from, and yet they're constantly glossing over y'all because he's asking for unconditional love, cheap love from a certain type of woman. But the thing is, he wouldn't even look in her direction if he didn't find her attractive, because that's a condition. They want unconditional love from your end, but you have to look good. Their friends have to think you look good. You have to be a certain way, a certain age. And oh, you better not find out you have cancer, because statistically, they're quick to leave a woman after she's been diagnosed. And all of these things are conditions, y'all. Unconditional love does not exist. Say it with me. Unconditional love does not exist. They're just trying to scam y'all out of your labor and your pants. That's it, and that's all.
They don't want your labor.
Anytime
they want the kitty cat, honey. They don't want your labor. They want that punani. They don't want nothing else but the punani. I mean, they can like wash their own dishes and cook their own food. I mean, guys are the best barbecuers ever. They want the pussy. And they're willing to do anything for it. But here's the thing. Dudes will fuck a fucking can of like beans if you don't like, if no one's looking. And they can look left and right, nobody sees them. They'll fuck a fucking strawberry cake. Men will fuck a goddamn a bag of like fucking wet Doritos. Okay, you hear me? They'll take some noodles and put some fucking like, come on. They'll fuck a fucking a pot of noodles. A sock with Vaseline in it. They'll fuck a sock. I mean, have you actually ever seen some of the things that dudes will fuck? Like, they will fuck a lot of things. Men will fuck all type of shit. So having a pussy don't really mean anything either. Let's go.
A man starts talking about unconditional love, stop and ask yourself, would this man be talking to me if I was much heavier than I am right now? Would this man be talking to me if I didn't look the way I look right now? Because y'all, an elderly lady literally drowned in a pool a couple months ago with men all around her, passing her by as she was fighting for her life, and none of them paid her any mind. I promise y'all, if she was young and attractive and she was drowning, she wouldn't have gone unnoticed. So stop falling for the okie doke, y'all.
You know, one thing that really bothers me is the fact that women are always going to feel sorry for men who don't feel sorry for them. You know, a woman is always prioritizing how a man is going to feel before she can even do something that, you know, is beneficial to herself. She is always going to first think of how it's going to affect that man. The thing is, if the tables were to be turned, that man would never consider you or your feelings. He is going to consider himself. You know, we are always like, why are we always the ones that are considering?
Men will prioritize what they feel important over any woman at any time for any reason. And women have to realize that, and they have to learn how to choose themselves. Choose yourself, ladies. Maybe I'll forgive you. Maybe you'll try. Girl, I told you. I just want you to come back, baby. Just come on back. Just come back, baby. Oh, lonely.
Thinking about, oh, I don't want to break up with him and, you know, go with the other guy who actually can provide you with the life you deserve, the life you want, because you don't want to hurt the feelings of the one that can't. You realize that if that man saw a woman that he is more attracted to than you, he wouldn't hesitate to leave you. He doesn't care if you're going to be hurt. Like, they really don't care, ladies. They really don't care. Why do we have to compromise ourselves and, you know, feel sorry for them and feel bad? They don't feel the same way. They do not consider us. They are always going to prioritize themselves. You know, if the tables were to be turned, that man is going to choose himself. Like Shira said, you cannot play fate.
Usually compensated and appreciated for it. But when you become a wife, when you become a mother, you are not compensated or appreciated for any of these things. I don't have a good relationship with my mother. And the older I've gotten, the more I'm like, oh, okay. Even though I don't think she was a very good mother, it makes a lot of sense why she wasn't a good mother. Because what a thankless, shitty job for 98% of women who occupy it. And we're supposed to do it all with a smile on our face because love. Because you love your children. That's why you take care of them. Because you love your husband. That's why you married him. That's why you feed him. That's why you pick up after him. That's why you forgive him. That's why you're romantic with him, even if you don't feel like being romantic with him. Because he has needs and you love him, and it's your job to fulfill them. It's your job to bend over backwards for your husband and your children because you love them, and that's your reward. If you date men, it's supposed to be because you're trying to find love. Any other reason would be shallow, and you're a shallow, vapid bitch if you have any other intention or reason to want to date a man. Men, on the other hand, well, they have to ease into love. They're not so prone to love. They're visual creatures. They want someone who's super young. They want someone who's super hot. You know, love isn't so much their thing. Sure, they love their children, but not like a mother could love their children. Sure, they love their wives, but not like a woman loves a man. You see how love implicates women and lets men off the hook? Now, again, I'm not saying love doesn't exist, but kind of like religion, it started off being a quintessential part of being a human being and a very real thing, and it was hijacked and weaponized against the people that it was made to oppress.
Patriarchy brainwashes women into thinking that hardship and even abuse are romantic. Your relationship is not stronger or better or more romantic because you've made it through so many hardships that were caused directly from your partner. Making it through him cheating on you or him having a problem with a substance and then dealing with the abuse that comes with that and making it out onto the other side is not worthy of a medal. It's extremely sad. And I'm not saying this against women. I very much am on your side. I'm saying that the patriarchy trains women to stay against her own well-being. And it's always for the well-being of a man.
I'm going to just say this. Men stay longer than women. This is one point I will have contention over. Men stay longer than men will stay. They will not leave. Unless a woman finally be like, man, I'm done with this shit and I'm done. They won't leave. They will just stick around. They'll be like, okay, whatever. Unless you do something really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't say nothing, they won't go nowhere. I'm gonna test. Man, listen. And when they do go somewhere, they don't really go that far. They will circle back around. Men don't leave. Women do. So she's wrong about that. That's one thing I will say is that if we had a contest on who stayed the longest, men stay. Women lead. Let's go.
Really think that cave women back in the day shacked up with cavemen for free, for love? No, we found the strongest caveman and we found the one that brought us back the best wild boars. And we shacked up with that one. There was no such thing as marriage. Marriage was some scam they pulled later. But we found the best mate.
Honey, we were not in the cave, so let me just fast forward further. We was not in no damn cave. That's some other shit. I don't know. Honey, we wasn't in caves. That might not be culturally appropriate for my people. So let me just go ahead and zoom past that one.
I believe that love overcame everything. I believed if I stayed, even through the bad treatment, if I cared, if I, made a safe space, if I was his peace, that, love would overcome everything. I would find myself in an amazing relationship. That was not the case. I want to clarify. I am not trying to say that all men are incapable of love. That is not what I'm trying to say. There are the odd few men out there that do know how to love. What I'm trying to say is that men are socialized differently when it comes to love. Now, the problem with the patriarchy, it teaches men to express love in ways that are self-serving or disconnected by real emotional depth.
Honey, let me tell you, the UK sisters and brothers I'm seeing a lot of UKers. The UK, well, they are going in.
The comments from men who are saying, "Oh, she never loved her husband. She never loved her husband, and she was just in it for the money, and she's the one who her husband." And I'm trying to figure out what is it that would lead them to that conclusion. When she decides to speak out about the death of her husband, she basically said he was older. And we could all see the pictures. He was not an attractive man.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. If I start dating a dude, it's gonna be like prying my hand, because I don't have time. I'm too old. Stop playing with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay. I'm not trying to be out here. Come on, stop wasting my goddamn. Listen. We need to go ahead and figure it out and stop playing.
The man, I think it was like a 25-year age gap. And she specified that the relationship was very beneficial to her, right? All the ways in which it was beneficial to her, monetary, resource-wise, whatever. And the men are like, "You never loved your husband. You never loved your husband." And I realized that from these comments, seeing men say these things, men do not perceive that you can love them and also make sure that a relationship is beneficial to you. They don't think that both things can coexist. And that's when I realized that, well, I've always known this, but it confirms to me that men require you to take from yourself in order to give to them, right? They do not think you love them otherwise. If the love is not irrational, right? If it's not sacrificial on your end, they don't think you love them. You have to be in a negative when you're dealing with them at all times, or they don't think you love them. If you are a
woman, therefore, women are the sole. Romance is a scam actively sold to women to keep us hungry, to keep doing the bidding of the patriarchy. And I know this because nearly every married woman, especially those who have been married for a while, have told me that marriage is not a romantic relationship. The butterflies do wear off and you're just living with someone who is your friend, or in many cases, your worst nightmare. So I have actually asked, and this is what they have told me. So I do wonder why romantic love is actively sold to women when the end goal marriage is not a romantic relationship. So romance basically gets you there, and then you get locked in to do the bidding of the patriarchy. Romance is sold to women so that we enter marriages and do labor. We already know that the patriarchy thrives off the back of women's unseen, unpaid, unacknowledged labor. Nearly every single human being walking the earth today came from a woman. Therefore, women are the sole active contributors to the workforce and capitalism. The workforce is alive today because of women's wombs and women's bodies. And people, especially men, will argue that men contribute too. And yes, biologically, men do contribute, but we're comparing roughly 5 minutes, and I'm being generous here, of contribution to 9 months of pregnancy. And the ratio is 78,000 to 1. So women contribute 78,000 times more than men, going by 5 minutes of contribution. And if you are a tough guy and will stretch it out to 30 minutes, the ratio is still about 13,000 to 1. In both cases, you're still working at a 0% contribution here. And when people say men invent most things,
hey, I don't know what kind of dudes are only doing it 30 minutes. We just shouts out to the 3-hour dudes, because I ain't gonna lie, I had a few 3 hours. I had a few hours. I don't know what's going on with her. 5 minutes. What? I mean, I've had a few fight. I ain't gonna lie. I've had some like 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? I've had some shit that's like, what the hell? Like, what just happened? But you know, after that 1 minute, then just wait and he'll do longer. It might last about an hour or two, but that first one might be like, and might be about 1 or 2 minutes, and then after that, you gotta wait. So the first one will be 1 or 2 minutes. Wait, and then he'll get it back. Then that second one will be like longer. But normally the first one is kind of like quick. You know what I'm saying? Because for whatever reason, I don't know why. But you know, I've had a few situations like that was like real quick, like five. So yeah.
Women invent men. Women literally manufactured 8 billion people and the workforce. Romance is a very fleeting feeling. It gets you attached to someone to then choose to tolerate them for life. Sometimes they end up being disappointing or just average. And by the time you realize you've already done the most significant labor, which is giving birth, raising children, pouring your all into a family that benefits others more than it benefits you. I mean, all we get is fulfillment, yet another intangible feeling. And the conditioning is so strong that even intelligent women fall for it. I wouldn't even put it past myself to fall for it too. People are going to keep repeating the cycle.
I mean, listen, maybe because I'm old, I'm not fixing to fall into no like traditional role. Anybody with me, I'm at the time frame now. We're gonna probably be traveling, doing this and that. I'm not fixing to be cooking and being Molly housewife. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on where you are in life. You know, if you're younger, a lot of these people are old as hell, like talking like they're like 20. Like, ma'am, you're past that time frame of you know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, I don't want to be rude. Let's get into this other subject. Let's go into this. What do men bring to the table? Because a lot of time men will ask, well, what do you bring to the table? Well, what do men bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Before I go, let's go.
Here's what I want to know. What do men bring to the table? Because most of you don't even bring emotional stability. Instead, you bring debt, you bring trauma, you bring porn addiction, inconsistent communication, half efforts, zero leadership. Then you have the crust to show up at a date and ask a woman, what do you bring to the table? Because some podcast bro told you that would be an illuminating question, get to the heart of things. Meanwhile, you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment. You have no savings. You got no vision. You got no discipline. However, you do have your gaming headset on. Listen, the male loneliness epidemic is happening for a reason. And that reason is because women continue to advance forward and gain standards. Yes, they're earning more and more money. They don't really need you. Meanwhile, you're going backwards. Well, listen, you're going in the opposite direction. You're getting what you deserve.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Maxine, and if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, welcome back. As you can see from the title and from the video just now, we are going to be talking about men's favorite question.
Let's give it out for Maxine. She's so pretty. Shouts out to her. I think she is so beautiful. And I love the fact that she has her gray hair. You know what I'm saying? She don't give a fuck. She got her gray, she's graying. She just put the gray hair in. Bump it. You know what I'm saying? She's beautiful to me. Let's go.
Except today we're reversing it. What do you bring to the table? You know, personally, no one has ever asked me that question. But if someone should, I would just simply ask them, what is it you think that you are lacking that you think I might be able to help you with? And then we can go from there. Because obviously you think you're lacking something and your table is not full enough, or you can't manage to fill your table by yourself. So you feel like you need my help for something. So let's start there.
Serious question. What do men bring to the table? I'm really not being facetious at all. Like, tell me, give me a list, and not give me like, oh, we are the table. Like, what do men bring of actual value to women inside of relationships, dating, marriage? Because it's pretty obvious to me what many men, and not all men, but many men see as the most valuable thing in a romantic relationship is unlimited and ongoing access to a woman's body. They want to guarantee that it's always going to be there enthusiastically. However, those same men are not at all willing to put forth any effort to ensure that supply flow, and they get big mad when women actually want something from them. They are like indignant. So that reaction would imply that those men already think that they are bringing enough. So what is it exactly that they think is enough that would motivate women to give them unlimited, unquestioned supply of her own body?
Okay, so do you see, first of all, the hatred, right? Okay, obvious. Do you see how she has it flipped, though? Do you see how there's no self-awareness? How many women do we have on video saying, I am the table? Oh, really? What do I bring to the table? This. How many times? How many times did we do it? So she is saying that God, I've never encountered a video of a guy being like this, right? Never, not one time. I'm sure there's one out there, but they do it all. Video after video after video. So she has it completely backward, actually. She has no self-awareness about what modern women are doing in relationships, which is that they're showing up and demanding, you got to make this amount of money. You got to provide and protect. You got to do all these things for me, right? You got to be a man of honor. You got to be in shape. You got to be able to take care of the family. You got to do all these things, right? But what do I have to do? Nothing. I don't have to do anything. Why would I have to do anything for a man? It's all over the place. From, the Tommy Lauren video that we covered all the way down to TikToks everywhere. So she's not paying attention, right? Why? Because it's not convenient. So what does a good quality man bring to the table? He provides for his family financially. And if you're, living in your feminine, maybe you're not doing that. Maybe you're not doing the masculine climb, honey, right? He's providing for his family. He's in shape. He is in shape. He's able to protect his family. If someone, any number of instances that arise, he's in good enough shape to keep the bad folk away, right? He is a source of stability. He is a source of strength. He loves his wife. He is so many things. He is the shoulder for her to cry on. That's right. I said it, right? He's reliable. He's dependable. He's sturdy, right? He's not an emotional basket case. He's sturdy. All of those things a good man would bring to the table. And that good man would expect you to bring other things to the table, not those things, because you're not a man, right? And why does he need it in you if he can do it himself? But other things. The problem arises not the way she's describing it, but that you do have a lot of good men doing this. And you have women saying, I'm cute. Like, is there anything, like I have to do more, right? With the dumb, doe-eyed, right? You know it. You've seen it. You've been on the dates. You've seen it. Also, this idea that women who can't stand men, these resentful women, that it should somehow be like guys have to earn you having sex with them. Honey, I don't know how to break it to you, but women who love their husbands want to have sex with them. We want to do it. We're attracted to them. We love them. We are so appreciative of what they bring to the table. We bring different things to the table. The attraction is there. And it's amazing. It's not like, did you do enough for me to make me take my clothes? It's not, you're not a prostitute, honey. It's not a business transaction. Holy crap. What the hell advice is this to women? I don't know how old she is, but I'm not young. I'm happy to go toe to toe, honey. You want to come on the show? We'll have a conversation about what men bring to the table, what women bring to the table. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm sure she'll see this. Open invite. I'll get a nasty, email and then, hey, you want to go to the show? Crickets. I love it. This idea that men are making no effort is just not true. It's just not true. There are a lot of guys who aren't approaching you anymore because they got tired of your shit, right? They got tired, right? And that's a separate problem and a separate conversation.
While I can agree with some of the things that this woman just said, I just get the feeling that she completely does not like women. I don't know. I feel like every time a woman says something, she has to rebut in the support of men. I don't understand it. It's like she's not even willing to hear a woman out at all. She can't seem to see any issues at all that a woman might bring to the table. And it's crazy because this is a woman. And I'm sure she knows that the things that women are bringing up are actually happening out there. But for whatever reason, she is diehardedly supporting men. And I'm sure she thinks that it's all men that are good out there. Because the way she speaks, it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. All men that I have heard of or that I know are absolutely wonderful. They're providers and protectors. They are upstanding. They're supporting their children. They're supporting their women. So you are completely crazy for seeing men the way that you are. I don't know. I just get the feeling that she is not even going to give air to a woman at all, no matter what.
So I've read through most of the comments where people were talking about the benefits to the woman in traditional marriage nowadays. Feeling like there's not much of an argument for the women to get married nowadays. The common theme was that men can bring financial stability, they bring money. More and more women are out earning their partners now. If his biggest offering is his paycheck, but her paycheck is significantly larger than his, but then she comes home from work like he does, and then she's doing most of the household duties. She's planning everything. She's got the invisible mental load that she's carrying and planning for everything, and he's resting, or he's going to the gym while she's cooking dinner, and he's not contributing more than his part of the finances. What is he really contributing? Because she doesn't need that. She doesn't need that anymore. Women used to need that from men, okay? Because we couldn't buy homes, we couldn't buy cars, we couldn't do anything without a man signing off on it or paying for it, okay? So we used to require financial dependence on a man. We don't need that anymore. Not a necessity. What are you bringing? What is being brought? You know, the whole like, what do you bring to the table that men like to ask women? Like, what are you?
We bring the D. We bring the D to the table. And so when you bring it, do you slap it down on the table? What do you do with the D? Like, what do you do?
Bringing, dude?
I think nowadays it is easier for a man to give a woman money than to make himself available to her emotionally. It's just easier to give her material things just to keep her quiet and to kind of deflect from what she's asking for. And so he doesn't have to give much of himself because he's flourishing her with material things. That's for those who are actually doing anything. But I think if you should ask a man to be there for you emotionally, to support you in any kind of way outside of physical or financial, he certainly will not be able to do it. I don't know what's going on, but that is my observation. And
in response to this comment, he should be bringing everything he expects in return: stability, vision, consistency, emotional maturity, and the ability to create a safe space for his woman to grow. A real man doesn't just want peace, he brings it too. He doesn't just want loyalty, he lives it. He shows up with a plan, protects what he builds, and doesn't make his presence a guessing game. If he's asking for respect, submission, or trust, he better have earned it through character, not control. But let's not confuse being a provider with just making money. Provision is also about presence, protection, and purpose. She should feel emotionally covered, spiritually aligned, and mentally supported. That's what a man is supposed to bring. And when he does, the right woman will match that energy effortlessly. It's not about roles, it's about responsibility. And a man who truly leads, builds, and nurtures deserves everything he asks for.
That's all a bunch of bullshit. Men bring the D. They bring the D. That's all they're gonna bring is the D. The motherfucking D.
those are the things that he's supposed to bring, but is he actually bringing those things though? I think if this man listed 10 things, a lot of the men of today can only actually bring 4 or 5 out of the 10. And that is being generous.
All men do is talk about what women bring to the table. I want to ask the men, what do men bring to the table? Look, got you. You don't even know. You don't even know the question.
I heard you. I just suck my teeth.
What you suck your teeth for? Tell us. What are some things that y'all bring to the table?
Protection, provision, emotional maturity, stability, supportiveness.
I bring kindness, humor. I listen. I'm aware. I'm assertive. I'm a leader, father, partner.
Talk about himself now.
Now I did ask him about themselves.
Yeah, he said what you bring to the table.
That's what I'm bringing.
I thought he's just asking a question in general. I didn't think it was like a person.
No, I do want to get to that. I think for myself, I would say problem solving, resilience, patience.
Man. Bullshit. They bring the D. That's all they bring is the D, bro. All that bullshit. patience, resilience, Sicilians, and Brazilian, the Brazilians, the Sicilians, and the Philians. We bring the D, bro. That's all they bring. We bring the D. Why gotta be so complicated? They bring the D. That's what men bring. Is the D. They bring the D. They bring the D. Okay? We bring Rebellions. We bring Sicilians. We bring the Provolents, the Flobulents, and the Sloblets.
He is very important to me. So, I would do everything in my ability to make sure my family and my wife is good. Clear difference when I asked the fellas what they bring. Nobody seemed to get triggered by that. Able to calmly express what y'all can bring to a successful long-term relationship, right? None of it had to do with money or personal accolades. None of it was selfish. I think that's what the difference is. Women automatic. You see how we had no problem? If
We
I was
didn't
on a
even
date,
say nothing.
I'm just saying. You did suck up teeth, man. You did suck up teeth.
I hate this question.
I really believe when men ask women, what do you bring to the table? That is really like their version of like reverse psychology. Because like when and everywhere did men ever bring more than dick and possibly paying some bills or paying for a couple dates to the table? Okay? Like if we really think about this, most relationships, even marriages nowadays, that are 50-50, where the woman is literally working the same amount as the man. She has to come home and take care of the kids. She has to come home and cook and clean. So you are a maid, you are a chef, you are a mother, you are a fucker. And on top of that, the man is asking you, what do you bring to the table when it comes to working? Like that got to be some type of reverse psychology that they came up with because, and this is not a dig to stay-at-home mothers or wives because y'all do so much. You wear multiple hats. Men who have to take care of their kids when the kids are sick say this in studies about, wow, I didn't know it was so much work taking care of my kids. But you really want to ask these women, whether you work or not work, what do you bring to the table? When I really feel like we need to be asking men more, what do you bring to the table? Because even when y'all bring dick to the table, if you look up research, 80% of women never, ever, ever have a big O. The first time they had a big O was through sexual toys, was through the rose, and not through you. So really, what are you bringing to the table?
Y'all, I cracked the code. When men ask you stupid questions, you got to ask them smart questions because usually men who ask you stupid questions don't have answers to smart questions, which just shows that they stupid. So I was talking to this boy and he asked me their favorite question. What do you bring to the table? Unfortunately for all the women that date men, that's just going to be a question you're going to be asked at some point in time by one of these goofies. That's just what it is. That's just, I guess that's like your hazing question, like whatever. So off Bucks, I should have just stopped talking to him because I don't understand why y'all keep asking us what we bring to the table when everybody at the table is either going to come from me or come. All right. So anyway, I was in my let me play in this man face mode. So I responded and I said, I'm going to answer the question, but I have 3 questions for you that I need you to answer. Is that okay? He said, yeah, cool. What's up? I said, do you know how to change your cabin air filter? He said, cabin air filter? Like in the car? I said, yeah. He said, no, I just take it to the mechanic. I said, okay, cool. So do you know how to change your engine air filter? He said, no. What do I need to know that for? I said, okay, cool. So my last question before I answer your question. Do you know how to build a house? He said, do I look like I know how to build a house? I said, okay.
Come on, nigga.
He said, why are you asking me these questions? I said, for 2 reasons. Number 1, 2 of those 3 questions, I would have answered yes to. I know how to change my cabin air filter and I know how to change my engine air filter. So as a man, if you can't do what I can do and more, what are we doing here? And I said in number 2, my third question, do you know how to build a house? You asking me what I bring to the table. You don't know how to build a house. So where am I supposed to put this table? Under the bridge or in my apartment? What? You don't even know how to be a man, and you asking me.
I don't even know how to build
what
a
I bring
table.
to the table. Can you change a tire? Can you change a tire? Do you have insurance? Health insurance, dental insurance, car insurance, life insurance. How often do you go to the doctor? How often do you get your teeth cleaned? It's like all the stupid men got together and said, let's figure out the stupidest shit we can ask women to piss them off. Talking about, what do you bring to the table? Sir, the way that you're going, you're not even going to have anywhere to put the table.
What does it mean to be a provider?
Let's talk about, listen. And so then you got this dude that's be saying some crazy shit. Watch this dude. This dude is funny as hell. Watch this.
A misandrist group chat of women leaked, revealing them plotting against men. And for all of y'all that don't know what a misandrist is, it's the opposite of a misogynist. A misogynist is a woman-hating man. So a misandrist is a man-hating woman. But to be more specific to this is a group of funky black bitches not only talking down about black men to a white man, but plotting the elimination of all black men. Watch this whole ass shit right here, okay?
Well, is there any women here who don't want to deal with men, period, or is it just black men, or is it a mixture?
It's just black men, and we actually want non-black men's help in this corrections that you speak of.
So what are the corrections that you're looking for specifically?
Force, because that's the only thing that's gonna work.
But I mean, what are you looking for black men to arrive at? A place of understanding of like, what do you want to see?
Well, we believe that there is no hope for them. That we don't believe in changing their minds. We don't. But I'm trying not to say what I really want to say because you're on stage. But if they could not exist, hey, we wouldn't be mad at.
I think for me, I want the coddling culture to kind of stop. I think they get validated a little bit too much and they're not held accountable as much as white men, Hispanic men, Asian men. Like the legal system works in their benefit a little bit more than they think it does. They're seen as the ultimate, like most oppressed. And I think that coddling culture needs to stop and they need to be held accountable for their actions.
Because we live in white male patriarchy, white men set what's socially acceptable. So with you all setting what's socially acceptable, the degenerate behavior of black male culture needs to be checked, and there needs to be more, because we're no longer looking for accountability from them because they've proven that they will not take accountability. We need the men who set the culture to make them take accountability by exacting some sort of consequence for perpetrating behaviors that are not socially acceptable because you all create the socially acceptable behavior.
Nigga, do you believe these funky black bitches right here, cake ass nigga? First off, you won't find another group of women anywhere in the world disrespecting or plotting the demise, the elimination of their respected group partner. I'm talking about the man that has the most in common with them. The crazy part is how they want to run.
You bring the D, bro. You bring the D.
That's causing all the chaos in the black community. This is the motherfucker who set everything into motion to happen as it does. Motherfucker talking about you set the social standard. Where you think the black man got it from, fucking bitch? And this is not justifying the black man's actions because we have a lot of faults and we have a lot of flaws and we got shit that we need to fix. But you asking the white man to fix the black man funky bitch when the white man is the one who broke the black man funky bitch and keep breaking the black man funky bitch. And if you don't get your bitch ass in line, the black man would never be able to fix his motherfucking problem, funky bitch, because you are the biggest gatekeeper of white supremacy, as you can see, funky bitch. If this ain't the most slave-mindedest shit I've ever seen, this shit here really is straight out of slavery, because the white man, back during slavery, it said how the white man treated the black man and made sure to treat him like that in front of his woman. And the black woman still wants the black man to be treated like that by the white man in front of her, to be socially castrated and socially emasculated, and basically want the white man to rape the black man and put that dick on the black man, just so the black man will mind her bitch ass and succumb to her whims and emotions and thoughts and feelings. Ain't that a bitch? You stupid funky black bitches don't understand what social engineering is, funky bitch. You don't see that our community has socially been engineered to act this way, to produce these results, funky bitch. This system is not broken, funky bitch. This system is doing exactly what them people designed this shit to do, funky bitch. And I know a lot of people are gonna scream Willie Lynch. And then you got those that say Willie Lynch wasn't real and the letter wasn't real. But if Willie Lynch wasn't real, the idea of Willie Lynch show is real, and the effects of a Willie Lynch syndrome is definitely real. And I can hear all you funky black bitches. Well, what about you calling black women funky bitch? Because you is a funky bitch, funky bitch. But one thing I can say, I've never plotted your motherfucking demise, your harm, or your elimination, funky bitch. I call you a funky bitch out of love to educate you, funky bitch. And one thing I could probably motherfucking say, I didn't put dick on a white bitch. I didn't put dick on a Latino bitch. But I've never fell asleep with one of them in my arms and woke up to them, funky bitch. You black funky bitches is the only women on this planet that have a problem playing your motherfucking position, playing your role, doing what your natural born God-given motherfucking aesthetic is, funky bitch. And that's to be a motherfucking woman and to be a motherfucking nurturer and a goddamn builder of a home, funky bitch. You want to run some, funky bitch. You need to get your motherfucking head slapped off your body, funky bitch. How about that part, funky bitch? Oh, now he talking about abusing black women. You should protect black women. Protect these funky bitches? I wish the fuck I would, funky bitch. And how much you want to bet that every last one of these funky black bitches in this group pray to a white Jesus, bitch ass.
This is the realest show online, period.
Just when I thought I couldn't find my way out, yeah, I searched the God in me to find my way out. I know it can seem way out, but the Creator flows to and through me from way out. I'm talking way out, yeah, yeah, yeah. See if you believe in the God in you.